What's good? Welcome to First Stream Podcast. On today's episode, you know what we're doing. We got our live streaming party, our live stream party going, our watch party for the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers, host of the Pittsburgh Steelers today. We all got regular jobs, so everybody's hustling in right now as they can. So for right now, it's just me and you. I hope y'all ready. Let's go.
It's wartime, baby. This what you signed up for. This what we worked hard for. You for. Y'all the first string. Y'all gotta go set the tone now. Hey, let's go. Lace 'em up. It's the First String Podcast Show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast Show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Cause it's time for the First String Podcast Show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Lace 'em up. It's the First String Podcast Show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast Show. Imagine talking sports, having fun with the fam. At a starting lineup, First String is what you have. An entertaining stream with the Pro Bowl cast. When the viewers chime in, they gon' answer what you ask. Representing for the Queens, yeah, we got Lady A. A super knowledgeable woman who can break down any play. Say it from the South, so he rep GA. The Falcons, the Bulldogs, the whole Peach State. Drunk Uncle Al, only way you can describe him. Every time he crack the mic, you know he gon' be wildin'. Last but not least, it's my man Toothpick. Commanders is a squad and he the captain of the ship. So if you feel the vibe, go ahead and tune in. Like, subscribe, recommend to a friend. Nah, for real, like, subscribe, and recommend this to a friend. Hey, let's go. Cause it's time for the First String Podcast Show.
What's good? Welcome back to First String Podcast. Please do not forget to like, subscribe to First String Podcast. Hit the bell to enable alert for new content just like this. The most important part is that you tell a friend about First String Podcast. All right, so as you guys know, we are a sports podcast. We have different fandoms, okay? So me, I'm a Commanders fan. Say it. You guys know he's a Falcons fan. Lady A, Commanders fan. Al, free agent fan, who will be joining us later. All of my co-hosts right now, we're out, we're getting it done, but we thank you for joining us. So far, what has happened is we had the kickoff. The Baltimore Ravens kicked off to the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers have gotten their first down. Russell Wilson came out fighting. He looks like he's swinging and fighting mad, so he hasn't played well as of late. And I don't think that Mike Tomlin's going to hesitate to go to Justin Fields. Let me know what you guys think. We see Bruce Glasses here in the chat. I see a lot of people on X and Facebook as well. So make sure you guys give us that good thumbs up. Hit that heart button, whichever platform you are on. We do appreciate you all watching. So let's talk about our earlier game. We had Houston beat the Los Angeles Chargers now. Let me know what you guys think about that as well. Justin Herbert came out. A lot of Washington Commanders fans was like, hey, we need to solve our quarterback problem. And Justin Herbert was in that draft where we took Dwayne Haskins. And a lot of people said we should have gotten Herbert, right? To me, Justin has done the same thing he's always done in the playoffs, which is turn the ball over when it's not a good time to turn the ball over. And he doesn't do what JD5 does, right? He doesn't take control of the game and put the team on his back and will a team to victory. He's just another member of the team. He's not a Patrick Mahomes type quarterback. He's not a Josh Allen type quarterback. Yes, he does put up numbers. I can't lie. He puts up great numbers. Just like Bruce Glass said, the Texans defense showed up today. But again, he doesn't will his team to victory. And you guys know what I'm talking about because we have a rookie quarterback here in Washington that wills his team to victory. We're doing a snack check later. Right now, the only thing I have is a little cranberry juice. So we'll be checking in when everybody gets here for our snacks. Russell Wilson was like he's trying to take off. He actually got it was 3rd and 6. It's 4th down now. He didn't quite make the line of the game. So looks like Pittsburgh will be punting. Baltimore's secondary had everything locked up. They had everything locked up. Safety's playing too high. There's nothing underneath. Tight man-to-man coverage, making Wilson turn down everything, and the pocket got hot. Great job by the Ravens defense to get off the field after allowing an initial 1st down. So, like I said, let's talk sports, man. How many of you are excited for tomorrow's games? What teams will you be rooting for? And muff punt by Baltimore. I think there's a face mask. Is that Jones? Muff the punt inside the 10 for Baltimore right here. So we'll see what Lamar can do in his first attempt here. That's Sneed. That's Sims. Okay. That's Sims. Muff punt backs the Ravens up right away. So, yeah, let me know which game you guys are looking forward to seeing on Sunday. I know for me, it is the Commanders and the Bucks Sunday night. I'm looking forward to it. I'm planning my whole day around it, get my wings and everything ready, sit back on the couch, and watch these Commanders bring home a W. As you guys saw today, well, the 4 seed, which was a dog, everybody was picking the Chargers. I'm sorry, the Chargers to come in there and beat Houston because Houston hadn't been playing that well. But CJ Stroud willed this team to victory today. It's playoff time. It's one and done. That's what the situation is, and it's do you want to continue to the next round? Because the closer you get to the tournament, to the ultimate goal, the better things are. So it's that money. This is free money now. This is that extra money. It's playoff time. It's playoff purses. It's for a chance to win the whole thing. So this is that money they didn't plan on. Everybody planned on 17 weeks or 18 weeks of checks. This is that extra money, and the playoff purses get pretty big. So plus you get a big ring at the end of it. All right, you get a big ring. Before I get too far gone, today we will have our picks for you once we have everyone in pocket. We'll have our NFL picks, which we normally do on our Saturday show. This is our watch party here. So we'll see. We'll see what goes on. Let me see. If you bet on the Texans, I probably know Bruce Glass probably did put a little something on the Texans because he rode them last year like Secretariat. A nice look at the Inner Harbor here. That was a good win. Let's look at some of these dogs. We know that Pittsburgh is a 9.5 point dog. I believe this game opened at 10. Right now it's down to 8.5. You got Denver at plus 8.5. You got a home dog. You have a home dog in the Los Angeles Rams, which will be played in Phoenix. They are plus 2.5 right now. The Commanders are plus 3 on the road. Green Bay Packers are plus 5 on the road in Philly. And we already said Denver's plus 8.5. That opened at 10. Which dog will win? And you got Pittsburgh at plus 10.5 right now. That's live. You got Pittsburgh at plus 10.5 right now. Oh, just went back down to 9.5. So let's see which dogs you guys believe will wind up winning. If there's another dog out there that you're betting on, let me know. Oh, shout out to my man Ron right now. Ron, tell Dickie I said pipe down already. Just pipe down, Dickie. You know, we ain't having that hot mess from Pittsburgh. Nope. You and Al. Pipe down. All right. Play action pass. Lamar standing in his own end zone. Hits likely for like a pickup of 7 or 8, depending on the spot right here. So they get themselves out of the shadow of their own end zone right from the beginning. When you got Derrick Henry standing behind you, too, it does make the defense suck up a little bit. Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, um, uh, uh, Bucky Irvin, um, uh, Jones in Green Bay. This had to be the year of the running back. The running backs played a big part in this season right here. If you look, those teams that ran the ball really well, they're all in the playoffs. They're all in the play. Oh, Lamar Jackson fakes a handoff. Oh my God, he's the fastest person on the team, on the field. Fastest person on the field. Safety comes flying up and grab nothing but air. He's so shifty and fast, man. You had Hill beside him in the pistol, a little bit of offset pistol here. Boom. Hole wide open. Micah Fitzpatrick grabs nothing but air. Forces him back inside. That's where you want him to go. But man, whew. Showing the grill. Showing the grill. First thing in the game, just smiling out there. Pocket breaks down, scrambles up the middle. He gains about 1 yard. 1 yard. Good job by Pittsburgh's defense right there. Patrick Queens is a freak of an athlete. No man should be that big and be able to run that fast. It's legit. He got legit speed there, so got legit speed. Okay, my TV's buffering if you guys can see it in the back right there over top of my head. Yeah, this ain't Netflix, but Prime, you better come on and get it right. The NFL screaming and we having problems. We got a problem. Let's go, Prime. I gotta apologize. I'm having some technical difficulties over here. So looks like I will be bringing this up on my cell phone because this is not good. What's up, Drew? I feel you. I see you in the building. Cuzzo, what's good, man? How are you? Having a little bit of technical difficulties over here in watch live broadcast. So, yep, got it back up. Gotta improvise. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do until you can get what you want, right? We'll try to keep getting it on our TV. But yeah, we are working hard. We are working hard over here to get this network issue figured out. Meanwhile, Baltimore, Derrick Henry just broke a big run. So let's go. Let's go. Got to work some magic over here, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second. All right. All right. Still working the TV issue right here, trying to get it reset so I can have it up on the big screen. But Baltimore is inside the 20. Lamar Jackson drops back 3rd and 13. Ooh, touchdown Baltimore. Touchdown Baltimore. I can't wait to Sunday night either. Sunday night, 8 p.m. We'll get revenge against the Bucks. Absolutely. I can't wait. Baltimore's going crazy right now. There are a bunch of Commanders fans down in Tampa right now. Shout out to Rally Captain, Road Warrior, Hog Farmers, all those guys, ladies that are down there representing the burgundy and gold. The people that live in Tampa that are Commanders fans. I know you guys are happy, going crazy out there. Hooting and hollering for the team. Shout out to all the fans that made trips this year. It was amazing to see so many Commanders fans at AT&T Stadium. To see you guys. Flowers is hurt, yes. Well, Derrick Henry is just a grown man. Man. Grown man. This is grown man football. Grown man football. In the extra season, grown man football. Grown man football. Let's see. There we go. Now we're working. Now we moving. Now we working with. Now we working with it, ladies and gentlemen. Lady, yes. Oh, fantasy show. How did you not know that Zay Flowers was hurt? Well, I guess the season's over. The fantasy season's over, so no need to keep pushing or do it like that. I got it, but for sure. Looks like okay, I got you. Looks like one of our other cohorts will be joining us soon. As we all pile in and get ready to watch a great game. What we want. We always look forward to a slugfest between the black and blue division. That would be the AFC North, which I gotta say, the Commanders did an excellent job against this year. Going beat the Bengals, right? We beat the Bengals. We beat the Browns. We lost to the Baltimore Ravens and Pittsburgh Steelers. We went 2-2 versus that division this year. And you can also say we're part of the reason why the Bengals did not make the playoffs, because we gave them that fat L. We gave them that fat L. Hold that L. So Pick has gone through a couple of trials and tribulations here, but we're back. And guess what? I got Lady A joining.
Hey. Hey.
Back in because I was working some magic.
What happened?
Hold on. Okay, there you go. I can hear you now.
Okay. I was like, what happened?
No, I can hear you.
We got somebody else joining us soon too.
We do. Lady A. So I held off on this one. Snack check.
So my snacks are coming. Got nachos.
You got nachos. Okay. Okay.
I am doing what they call a Daniel fast. So my nachos are vegan.
Okay. Well, say get ready, because when you come on in here, we're gonna ask you about the snacks too, because I'm gonna let mine.
What's your snack?
I'm gonna show y'all here in a minute. I'm gonna show y'all.
You put me on the spot, but you ain't showing your snacks yet.
Not yet. Say it. What's up? Say it. Snack check.
Dude, I just walked in there. Ain't no snacks.
Sid always has something going on.
He always got some good stuff. Yeah.
Hey,
all right.
But I'm always ready now. Don't get it twisted.
You got little chips. All right. So listen.
I look down because he looked down, and I'm like, I ain't got
that. Wait. Here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Let us see. What is that? Mac and cheese?
No.
What is that? We can't see.
Like cauliflower?
No, that is.
Souffle?
That's a pot pie. A seafood pot pie. With the cheddar, with the what is it? Red Lobster cheddar biscuit on top.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I can say that. I saw that. But
yeah, your boy about to kill it over here. Y'all know I'm something like a chef.
I can't have none of that.
I'm something like a chef.
Hey, bring me in right quick. How did Baltimore score?
Baltimore scored pass from Lamar Jackson inside the. I think they was inside the 20. Yeah. Okay. What is your opinion of Mike Tomlin? Do you think he should stay in Pittsburgh? What is your opinion of Mike Tomlin? Do you think he should stay in Pittsburgh?
Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm greasy.
Anybody?
I say yeah. I think he should. I don't see why he shouldn't.
He's still to Atlanta. I'll be more than happy to take him.
Of course, but I feel like he's still.
You don't keep time out from his pocket, huh? Say it.
Yeah, he's still successful in Pittsburgh. Now, had he had a losing season, then I could understand him leaving. But if he stayed, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Is the message getting old, though? That's the question. Is the message getting old?
Well, what do you mean getting old? Winning? Like he has
He's one of the longest tenured coaches in the NFL, right?
Does that mean that he's supposed to leave? Like, is that where we are? No, I'm not saying like trying to dispute you, but I'm just saying in general, is that where we are, you know, where if you've been there a long time, people looking at you sideways, because it used to be loyalty and you stay wherever you're at. And now, and that's not just with the coaches, it's obviously with players too. So I feel like, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Well, I think that, you know, Pittsburgh is one of those organizations only had 3 coaches throughout its whole career, throughout its whole time in the NFL. 3 coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it's like those coaches know when it's time to step away, right? The owners are loyal and things like that. The fans are trustworthy and everything like that. But I don't think that Mike Tomlin has lost his fire. I don't think Mike Tomlin has lost his fastball. He still loves to coach. He still loves to improve his team, and he's still winning. You know, brought the city a Super Bowl. Right now, he's looking for a quarterback, you either have a quarterback or you don't. And right now, he doesn't.
Yeah,
he went from a Hall of Fame quarterback to no quarterback, and it takes some time to bounce back.
Yeah.
See, we had that conversation about Ben Roethlisberger. Is he a Hall of Fame quarterback?
Say it.
He tested my petty.
No, he asked you a question because he know how you're gonna answer it. Go ahead, answer it. What about Big Ben? Tell us about Big Ben.
Oh, you know, Big Ben has won a Super Bowl, so he has numbers, and yes, you have considered him a Hall of Fame quarterback.
I'm pretty sure his numbers are probably better than Eli's, and Eli's getting in this year.
Right.
And everybody knows Eli should not be in the Hall of Fame.
To the statement about you know, Mike never having a losing season, exactly. That's how I feel. Like he's never had a losing season. So, you know, give him the keys
and get out the way.
Yeah, just give him the keys. And like I feel like we already know he's a good coach, you know, so the Steelers organization shouldn't be looking to you know, release him or anything like that. Now, as far as he is concerned, does he feel like he would want to go somewhere else? I don't think that, you know, I think that for him, because he's winning, everybody loves him. You know, they're what can you say? You can't say, if you're a Pittsburgh fan, you can't say anything bad about him. You know, like there's so many organizations who can say that they have never had a losing season the whole time that they've coached.
Right.
Like nobody can say that. And he's keeping that up. And it doesn't matter who's on the team. He's had a million different people and he still makes sure that they're above 500.
Every time. Every time. See, somebody's in your corner saying amen.
And I mean, if there's a season where Pittsburgh did not make it to the playoffs, I'm looking like, everything okay? You know, they still got a winning record, obviously, but is everything okay? So I mean, in reality, you know, everybody should be good with him, you know, as far as he's concerned, unless there's something behind the scenes that we don't know about that's causing him some type of strife, or, you know, they're mistreating him, which I don't see necessarily happening. I mean, don't get me wrong, it could. But unless he's being mistreated or something, I think he should stay.
Oh, okay. I see your question there, Cuzzo. But I got to pose another question to you guys. Isaiah Likely just had an amazing catch, you know, a catch and run. I did start off the show by saying a little bit, it is the year of the running back and talking about these running backs and how they are in the playoffs. And this quarterback class that came out, this rookie quarterback class that came out this year, everybody's raving about him. And we still have another one that got hurt, right? But say at the tight end position, Isaiah Likely, what is this, his third year or second year? Is he about to be one of the best tight ends in the NFL? You got What's your guy? What's your guy that
Brock
you say
Bowers.
set all the records for the tight end? Brock Bowers. You got Ladd
Brock Bowers.
McConkey. Oh, and he's a wide receiver. But you got some good young tight ends in the league right now.
Right.
And we get to see Likely playing tonight. You know, what about these tight ends? Are we seeing the next evolution as Travis Kelce starts to get old, as Kittle starts to get old? You know, those two tight ends that everybody always wanted on their fantasy team. Are we seeing the next step in the tight end position?
I think so. I feel like it's going to be a trend because of the success of just all it takes is one or two tight ends to be successful and to have a whole bunch of recognition, and then you'll start to see a wave behind them. You know, and that's, I feel like that's really with any position, with the exception of quarterback. I don't care. You know, quarterback position, you're gonna have a wave of a bunch of kids coming behind wanting to be quarterback anyway. But outside of the quarterback position, there that's why we saw, like, you know, a rise for the running backs, and then they kind of fell off a little bit, and then you're starting to see a rise again, and things like that. So you're gonna see these trends, and with the success of, I mean, not necessarily to shade Kittle, but Kelce has had eyes on him for a very long time. And then, of course, there are things outside of the game that have, you know, put eyes on him as well, which is going to cause an even larger surge in, you know, little baby Kelce wannabes, you know. So I just feel like, yeah, we should see a surge in tight ends.
A surge in tight ends. Say what you think about these tight ends.
I mean, you had to put them. These tight ends are amazing, dude. These guys are coming out much more. Their bodies are built much more like wide receivers than they are tight ends.
Yeah.
I mean, so you know, you got to adjust. You got to adjust for that. And some teams are, some teams aren't. And the ones that adjust are the ones that find out the hard way. They look. This is who they are. This is what they're doing. Either you get on with it, you got to move around, because that's what
you tell them to move around.
That's what they tell them. They tell them to move around.
I feel like tight end is such a versatile position, though. I feel like that allows you, if you're a competitor, that allows you to compete just on a different level, you know.
Right.
It's when it comes to the offense, that is probably the most versatile position. And
a dynamic tight end.
I'm sorry. If he can do it all, then, I mean, because you got tight ends now, you know, they're blocking, they're running, they're catching the ball, they're you know, running all the way down the field. Like, they're doing so much that we should definitely see a surge. They're appreciated, and when a position is appreciated and you know, put on the spotlight, that's when you see these large trends. Like, I mean, when the last time you heard of a real legit fullback? Like, you don't hear that no more.
Well, yeah, no, those teams that do have fullbacks, and they have dynamic fullbacks that are not just blockers. Another chess piece that you can use to look and search out the mismatch, or take advantage of a smaller linebacker, cornerback, safety. Tight ends are the ultimate chess piece, because if you have a dynamic one, he's probably going to be too big for a safety. Yeah. He's going to be too fast for a linebacker. So then you start flexing them out, lining them up wide, put him in the backfield, make sure he's on the linebacker or safety. So some of these tight ends are amazing, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's the next step with Isaiah Likely, because he's truly having a coming out season. Mark Andrews is still the crafty veteran in Baltimore, but Likely, when Andrews is gone, it's not going to miss a beat. The only beat that may be missing is who's the number 2 tight end, and what's the drop off between number 2 and number 1.
Right.
So the question that I have for you guys, Russell, where do we go from here? What do you mean? Yeah, where do we go from here with Russell? I mean, you know, say what you want, you know, the team's in the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah. So is Russell? I mean, we knew it wasn't a secret as far as what his contract looked like for this season. But what about next season? Do you think that he's going to be there? Is he going to back up a rookie?
I think that Pittsburgh's going to give themselves a good option. And I think that Russell Wilson, if he wants to continue to grow, he should stay in Pittsburgh because you can add more weapons. You don't have to break the bank. When you break the bank, you hurt the team, right? How many times did Peyton Manning, take a team-friendly cap to win another Super Bowl?
Right, but
at some point you have to pay the quarterback.
Right, but will Russell take no money? Like we're talking money here. Do you pay the man? Because
Russell's struggling.
Yeah, because I mean, struggle or not, they're still in the playoffs. They still have a winning team right now. Where do you? Because didn't he have a 1-year contract?
Denver's paying a lot of his money.
Right, but he had a 1-year contract. I'm talking about Steelers. Mm-hmm. So after this season, where does Russell go?
I told you, if he's smart, he stays in Pittsburgh.
Right, but is Pittsburgh gonna want him back? That's kind of where you at.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
Who is that fighting?
Austin.
Uh-huh.
It's Mr. First Team himself.
Oh yeah,
the little one.
Yeah,
it's always the little ones.
Hold on, wait. What do you say? Do y'all think Tyreek Hill is selfish, wanting to leave Miami?
No,
absolutely.
No, I don't think he's selfish.
No,
absolutely.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
What's happening?
I'm running late, man. I got my run around.
You ain't got your uniform on.
It's game day, baby. It's cold out here. It's cold out here in Pittsburgh.
It is cold. In Pittsburgh?
Well, I got a. You don't see my dual thing over there, man. I gotta,
Yeah, what I see is someone who is not loyal. That's what I see.
No, I have a lot of. You see a person with a lot of loyalty.
Okay.
He about as loyal as Tyreek Hill in Miami.
Hey, baby, you gotta go where the money is, baby.
Okay, but I'm gonna be real with you.
I'm still pissed off about the Joe Mixon.
It's still one of the worst things you could have did was live Kansas City.
Well, no, the best thing he did, he had a ring. I ain't got no problem.
No.
He got a ring though, Sid, and he got the money.
You want to become a legend.
He's still a Hall of Famer.
You want to become a legend.
No, legends for quarterbacks. I'm just gonna tell you. Legends for quarterbacks.
And Jerry Rice is what?
I know, but it's only one Jerry Rice.
And Jerry Rice is what?
Right.
I know, but it's only one. Give me another legendary quote unquote wide receiver.
He wants to make his
Randy Moss.
Yeah, but he didn't stay with one team.
No, he didn't. He was dynamic.
Do you really remember his Raider years? You remember his Minnesota years more than anything. The Raiders and the Patriots was just toppings on top of the cake.
So meaning, if you are in a place where you don't feel like you can achieve greatness, you leave. That's what I'm hearing.
But Tyreek and Randy's situation is a lot different too. Tyreek had the ring. Randy had the money, but not the ring. So it was different.
Let me say
Randy never got the ring.
I know, but he always should have had one undefeated season. But
in reference to Tyreek, though, let's keep it real. I feel like it's so much more than what we, what we see. Let's think about what was this man's welcome party. Y'all remember his welcome party?
The start of the year.
When he came back to Kansas City?
No, in Miami.
What happened?
Personally, he might be
talking about the babies. You talking about the babies? You talking about the 10 for 10?
I can count out and point out the most.
He didn't. I'm gonna say something. The person we should be talking about is his wife, because she stayed with him. Because he had 4 kids on her in 3 years, and she had one.
I feel like Miami ain't it for him. Anyway.
It's it. He like it down there.
No. That's is he successful in what he wants to do in his life?
He went to the playoffs every year, but this year since he's been in Miami. So it was I would say this is the thing. This is my opinion. I just feel that Kansas City was tired and knew they couldn't pay him what he wanted. The antics and the whole, they didn't want to deal with
could have made it work.
The whole nagging, but they weren't going. They didn't want to pay that money for what they were having to deal with. I got Outback. Then they picked and brought food. I got Outback. I'm sitting over there. Let me go get my Outback.
You're supposed to have a snack check, so they
a snack check.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna break down. I got the kids eating around me, so if y'all hear a bunch of smacking, it's the 3 kids eating food, man. They got so.
And he's got to eat out because if we're gonna call the people on you.
They ain't been to school but one day this week.
You right.
We're gonna call the people on you out. Don't feed the kids. See what happens.
I'm tired of feeding these little pack okay, well, y'all ice that too, right?
Well, I don't have that problem no more. I don't even know when school is out or in or whatever.
Me either. Lamar looks like he's a yard short here. Lamar looks like he's a yard short. Half a foot. Third down.
Look, Al, not for us in your face or anything, but we don't have those problems anymore.
But no, I think, but I don't have it, man. Now this is the thing. If he goes back
to KC,
then then you can say he shouldn't have left. But how we get down here, man? Come on, it's garbage.
First down.
Thank you, Pick. Appreciate that, man. So I had my chance to get go one up today, man. I'm still mad at Joe Mixon. He was not supposed to score that last touchdown.
That last touchdown was money though.
Yeah, that touchdown.
Not for Al.
Not for Al. It was negative money.
Not for Al.
That's what
all y'all had LA money line.
Really?
Yeah, all y'all had LA money line. That's why that's the only reason I wanted to be under. I was the one who went different. I remember that. All 3 of y'all took LA money line.
Yeah.
Nah, playoff pick can't be starting off 0-1.
You are 0-1.
First off, don't be so excited over there.
Playoff pick is gonna be way worse than 0-1.
Don't be so excited, man.
The pumpkin. I think he has turned back into that pumpkin.
First off, I was never a pumpkin. Okay, hold on. Wait, we got another one. All right, it says, do you think the Commanders could use Tyreek Hill? Absolutely not.
They're going to go after him. That's what they keep.
Absolutely not. He's a me person.
You all have to go get him.
I'm going to say this.
All the sense in the world to go get him.
We don't have to go get Tyreek.
Terry McLaurin? Man, you understand? Terry ain't never been that open.
No, let me say this. Let me say this. I feel like he's a great player, but I also feel like this organization right now, they also want to look at who can fit into the not just the scheme on the field, but into the locker room. Who can fit that? Like, I don't know about that for Tyreek. And I don't know if the DMV is ready.
There's a lot of women out here ready.
That's what I'm talking about.
Trying to get that, looking for that sponsor. You got plenty right here looking for that sponsor now.
I'm a little concerned here. If he were to come to DC, I would be rather concerned.
The 12th woman, boy, she's always ready to go.
That's craziness. But
the 12th woman, she's always ready to do what's right for the team.
He's falling into that trap, and I'm gonna tell you, DC different than Miami.
It is.
Man, you better ask Cam Newton.
But there's some things that ain't different. They still walk on 2 legs up here, just like they do in Miami.
So, you better ask Cam Newton.
Trust me. But I'm gonna tell you one reason why I think y'all should go after. If yours culture is as strong as you think it be, Tyreek's he's never been said to be a bad locker room guy. I mean, you've heard these last few things over the last few weeks when they weren't winning. Tua wasn't there, but truly outside of the 4-for-4 or the 5-for-5, whatever he got when he's been in Miami, when having babies, you haven't really heard him. I mean, even that whole situation with him getting arrested before the game, that was, as they said, cops kind of overdoing their jobs than it was him being a jerk or being, one of those things. So I think if he's put into the right culture, and your culture is as strong as you all say it, you're trying to build it to be, I think he's a person that you can add easily, and you can pay him the money because he's going to win, hopefully for his sake, and get paid the money. So he should be a perfect be a perfect citizen in here.
Right.
It's a win-win for both situations.
But you don't
all
have to be a bad person to not be a good fit, though. You don't.
I just think you have nothing on your team that does what he does, which is touch the ball, first thing explosive, take the top off of defense, and he opens up everything for you all. I mean, for Terry, for Ertz if you keep him, or your other tight end, or for your other wide receivers. I don't know if you're gonna keep Zacchaeus or Pick Boy, Naomi Brown, or whoever. But your second and third options and fourth options
is not. I'm gonna just be real with you. Zacchaeus, he could. No shade, but
we don't need the drama of Tyreek Hill.
I would take Tyreek over Zacchaeus.
What? But I'm not saying take Tyreek over Zacchaeus, because everybody knows that Zacchaeus is not even on the level.
Him having kids ain't drama.
No,
I mean, right now it's not. But
okay,
do we know his weakness?
Do you think Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes got along?
Yes.
No.
Well, except when he didn't throw him the ball. But it wasn't. That's any wide receiver.
No, what
star wide receiver when he's not getting the ball doesn't complain to his quarterback?
Terry.
Yeah, he's not a star. He's a good wide receiver.
I was about to leave the show, y'all.
I'm just saying, Terry would. If you say you're top tier wide receiver, you would be at number 7 or 8 before you even thought about Terry McLaurin.
Not no more.
Yes, Jay. He just had 1 year when he touched double figures touchdowns.
This is the first time of him having a legit
He's
QB.
a very good wide receiver. He's not a star pick.
Okay, hold
on. Let's be real here, Al. In reference to Terry, we didn't have a quarterback.
Neither did Jefferson. Neither did Jefferson, but you don't hold it against him.
What are you talking about? Jefferson didn't have a good quarterback.
He didn't put up no Justin Jefferson numbers. He had 4 different quarterbacks. Kirk, Sam Darnold. What's the other guy? The other guy.
Quarterbacks too, and
like Kirk Cousins didn't target this dude like.
I don't even.
Kirk Cousins may not be. He may not be a Super Bowl quarterback.
And Terry's not better than CeeDee Lamb to me.
No. Okay, Al. Just because you talk loud.
Terry's stats speak for themselves. When he didn't have a quarterback, he still had the stats.
Yes, he still put up stats.
He's a very good wide receiver. I'm talking about top tier star.
At
the position.
You give him. This is his first year. This is his first year with a legit QB, and look at where he is. Look at where he is right now.
Is Mike Evans a star? He's had 11 straight years like Jerry Rice of 1,000-yard receiver.
So when you say the star, let me say this. He's the go-to person on the team. Everybody knows that.
Okay.
If he does not get the ball, so to what you're saying, you were saying a lot of star wide receivers they go complain to the quarterback. If you're the go-to wide receiver and you don't get the ball on any team, most of the time they go and complain. Terry didn't do that.
Let me give you my definition of a star person. They can go anywhere and be that team's number one for the most part.
I think he probably could. I think he could. Yeah.
I can name 6 teams he wouldn't be their number one.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, and I'm not saying he will be some teams number one. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he's not a very good player. I'm just saying he's not the elite of the elite. He's that next tier. I think him and CeeDee Lamb are right there together. That next tier. Even though CD got paid like a star because he had star numbers, he wasn't a star bona fide number one, go anywhere and be the number one. There's very few of those. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. I don't even think T. Higgins is a star. He's a very good wide receiver.
So if T. Higgins does not get any targets, would he complain?
Yes.
Okay, that's what we're saying to you.
Do you know that he complaining? That's the question. Do you know that he's complaining?
We only know what we see.
Pittsburgh plus 10.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So I saw something in the chat that was on my mind too, because I've been seeing it a lot lately. Baltimore and the Commanders being in the Super Bowl. And so someone's asked, what do we think about that?
Beltway Super Bowl.
I'm going to just keep it real. If something like that were to happen, this entire area would lose it. I'm just letting y'all know now.
Man, do you understand how many fights that would cause in families?
No. No, because I don't.
Family.
Baltimore and Commanders fans don't necessarily fight like that. Now, if you got the Cowboys and Commanders family, then y'all gonna fuss and fight and argue all day long about stuff. But Baltimore and Commanders, it's like a lot of people are like, "Oh, this is my team, but my second team is the other."
And also,
that other team.
I think there's an age gap too in the households. If there's a Baltimore Raven fan and a Washington Commander fan in the same household, it's probably their children, younger children. Because a lot of the younger generation are Ravens fans, and the older parents of Commander fans. So you will have a rift, but you wouldn't have no fights. Not like she said. Not like it would be if the Cowboys and the Redskins were playing for the NFC Championship and played to go to Super Bowl. Oh, you're gonna have some people not speaking to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't talk to my sister when we play the Cowboys.
But I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. Like that would be amazing, and we're talking, would be situations. Obviously, we don't know who's gonna be in the Super Bowl at this point. And aside from people saying it's scripted or whatever, nonetheless,
I can tell you who's gonna be in the Super Bowl right now.
Happens. Who gonna be in the
Super Bowl?
The Commanders.
And
you want the other team?
Yeah, who's the other team?
The team we play next year, the Chiefs.
I just don't understand. If
you feel like the Chiefs are going to be back in the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah.
You all were honest with yourself. You all wouldn't say that.
Now, if you was honest with yourself, you would say that you were a Cowboy fan.
I'm going to be honest with you.
I am a Cowboy fan. I'm never not a Cowboy fan. I just said I got traded during the season. And when my services are required to go other places, I go. I go where the money is, baby. So, I told you my heart always stayed in Dallas. Don't get that misunderstood.
Are you re-signing with the Cowboys in the
offseason? Yes.
In the offseason, you go back.
Yes. My season, they're over. They're gone to Cancun. We don't have to talk about the Cowboys right now. They don't have relevant information right now. This is the postseason show. So we're going to talk about the teams that are in the postseason.
Oh, right, true. So you guys are irrelevant. Got it.
The Cowboys are together.
Got it.
You heard that, Lady A. You heard that. Only talk about the teams that are legit. Hold on. Okay. Al.
Sure.
Something else, man, because you keep trying to dog Terry out. And I'm just not going to stand for this.
It's not dogging Terry out, not calling him a star pick.
You pretty much trying to dog him out, Al. I'm
just saying there's levels to it. If there's an A level, there's a B level. He's a B level wide receiver. But I mean, my A, there's only room for 5 A's. You got your Tyreeks, you got your Justin Jeffersons, you got your Jamar Chases. Who else would I put in that? Matter of fact, I think you don't like this, but I think Nico Collins had the opportunity to be more of a star than Terry McLaurin.
Name one of those. Hold on, wait, Al. Name one of those QBs. I'm sorry. Name one of those quarterbacks that did not have a legit QB with them. And don't say Justin Jefferson because he had one legit. This year. He had legit QBs with him.
No, he didn't. Last year, Kirk got hurt. Like 6 games into the season, he went through a whole. He had Dobbs as a quarterback one week. Come on, Vic. I'm not dogging Terry. Terry is a very good wide receiver. He's a legitimate number one. He's a legit one. He's just not a star to me.
But for most of Justin Jefferson's career, he's had legit QB play with him.
But who's better pick? If you had to get one, if you had to pick one, who would you pick?
But you keep saying Terry's not good because he's never had legit.
If you had to start your wide receiver room, who would you pick? Justin Jefferson or Terry McLaurin?
Come on now, you really gonna ask that question?
Yes.
Let's start off with the quarterback.
No, don't care who the quarterback is. You're starting your wide. Don't matter who the quarterback is. You're starting your wide receiver room.
If you start by picking a quarterback, come on, Al. Let's talk real now, okay?
I am.
The Detroit Lions was the Detroit Lions that drafted wide receivers, but never addressed the quarterback position. Those wide receivers never reached their potential.
Calvin Johnson didn't.
Come on, man. He's called Megatron for a reason.
Okay, he's a star.
Who was the rest of them?
He's a star, right?
Who was the ones before?
He's a star, right?
We're talking about an organization that don't have that ring, but go ahead.
I'm just asking you, when I call him a star, don't matter who their quarterback is, their numbers won't change for real because they that good. If he is not, and I don't want to say Terry's totally quarterback dependent, But what I'm
every
saying
wide
is,
receiver is quarterback dependent. You dependent on the quarterback. You dependent on the offensive line doing what they need to do.
But hold on, Al. To your point,
okay,
Terry has maintained a certain level despite who we had.
That's
We've
why
had
I
some
call him a
trash
legitimate.
quarterbacks.
He's a legitimate top tier wide receiver. Absolutely, he's just not star. He's just not star. He's not the first number one.
Hey, can y'all help me out in the chat? Do y'all hear? I hate the
You haven't
commander
answered
coming
my
out of
question.
Al's mouth. I mean,
If you had the option to pick Justin Jefferson or Terry McLaurin, who would you pick? Be honest with me.
No, hold on. How about this one? If you ask me if I had to pick between CeeDee Lamb and Terry McLaurin,
I told you CeeDee Lamb and Terry McLaurin the same level for me. So you can pick who you want to pick. So I said star wide receiver. If you had to pick Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, or Terry McLaurin, what order you picking? What order would Terry be number one in that situation?
So hold on. There's a comment in the and I agree. They double team Terry often.
They double team.
That's who the star of the game is for whatever team.
For that team, yes. I'm talking about in the NFL. Star at his position. Period. And I'm just saying, pick still has to answer my question. If you had to pick between Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, or Terry McLaurin,
adding more people.
He's adding side.
Well, let's say Jamar. Let's say Justin Jefferson or Terry McLaurin.
You asking me like this. You asking this is how your question sounds to me, Al. This is how your question sounds to me. Your question sounds like this: would you pick Dak Prescott, Tom Brady, or Tom Brady? Who you picking? Dak Prescott or Tom Brady?
Tom Brady. It's not a question.
I don't think
because Dak is not a star. Dak is not a star. Tom Brady is a legend, a star. That's what
I enjoy pick with the push off.
That's what I'm saying. Pick. It's okay not to call him a star pick. If you're not talking negative against him, it's okay to say you would pick Justin Jefferson. That's because 99% of the people would.
I'm just saying, Al, if you ask the same question, CeeDee Lamb or Terry McLaurin, CeeDee Lamb or Terry McLaurin, that's on the same level. Why would you give me such a lopsided question and ask me to answer it?
But I told you, CeeDee's not a star to me. He's a very good wide receiver. Give me a star wide receiver. Tyreek Hill.
Hey,
would you take him over Tyreek Hill?
Hey, does CeeDee perform when it get double? No. When CeeDee get double, he disappears.
He almost let the league wide receiver.
He disappeared.
But he had a quarterback the whole year. Who pushed him the ball?
Who had?
How he not called to hold it? He had a hand of his jersey in the front. How he must have hand the jersey in the front, but you can see the push in the back, and the jersey was facing it.
Because they blink. They blink. He
got a handful of jersey in the front like this. He couldn't see that, but he could see this right here. Come on, dude.
I agree. Banger 70. Terry was a number 2. They thought he did turn into a number 1. I never said Terry's not a number 1.
No, he didn't. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna correct this. I'm gonna correct this. Okay, Terry was drafted for special teams. He was drafted for special teams, and that man's work ethic made him a number 1 wide receiver.
Yes,
his work ethic made him a number 1 wide receiver.
Let me say this. One thing that we're talking about when you're talking about the difference between Terry and maybe Justin Jefferson or even Jamar Chase, some things that have to do with the field. Like Terry is like a true through and through leader. So there are some organizations that may pick Terry over either one of them as a result of money, whether or not they are a leader and mentor to other players, things like that. So, I mean, I feel like for me, I look at it like that. You have to look at it from a business standpoint. So if you're talking about
all things being equal, except for money or what you need a wide receiver. If you had the choice, that's what I'm saying. There's always certain factors you can add to that make he's not the right fit. I think in the chat they're talking about an attitude. I don't know what other than this last situation where he didn't go into the game. The last week, I don't know that you've seen a bad attitude out of Tyreek Hill. He's a diva wide receiver without a question.
Well, he started to give Antonio Brown vibes.
I don't think he's that bad.
No, come on, Pick.
I said he's.
Antonio
Listen to what I said. I
Brown?
said he's starting to give Antonio Brown vibes.
Because I mean, he could have really went off. He could have really went off the rail early on in the year, but he didn't. He stayed in there. He did what he was supposed to do. He kept quiet, even though they was having such a bad year. Tua was playing bad.
Tua was hurt.
Offense is struggling.
But when
Well,
he
I'm just
came,
saying,
in,
Pick.
he wasn't the same Tua. I mean, let's keep
Right.
it real. When he was playing, Tua wasn't he wasn't the same. I get that. And I feel like you can't say Antonio, like I wouldn't dare put that on him. He's nowhere near that.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
No,
I
you
said
said
he's
he's starting
starting to give
right.
Antonio Brown vibes.
And I feel like he's far from Antonio, so I don't feel that.
But he's only one more. He's only one more outburst, refusing to go into a game, away from doing that, and he wants to go to another team now.
Antonio legit like cussed everybody out and left in the middle of the game.
Took his shit off.
Like his helmet or
but that's
something.
not how it started. Y'all forgot it started in the locker room
in Pittsburgh.
When
in Pittsburgh, exactly.
When Mike Tomlin was giving a speech and he's on his Instagram live, right?
Okay,
that's how it started. It started small.
Several players have done that pick.
It started small,
but several players have done that pick. He has transgressed to a lot more and being a problem when he went to New England, when he went to Tampa Bay. Even like I said, those things became a problem. But Antonio Brown had those when he went to the Raiders. Come on, man.
I feel like
we saw that the Raiders, that whole thing, the 1 year in on a 3-year contract when they had to basically void the rest of his money. Come on, Pick me.
But it starts small. It always starts small.
Even with Antonio, I'm gonna be real with you. Tyreek has already shown more class and grace in a lot of situations than Antonio has. Like real talk, just the getting arrested thing. Antonio would not have handled it the way that Tyreek did.
No.
Listen, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he's Antonio. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying is the little small things start to add up, right?
I would say he's more T.O. than Antonio Brown vibes.
T.O. towards the end of his career was pretty bad too.
T.O.
Look at what he did in Philly.
No, his whole career he had different things that you could, according to what you're saying, that could be seen as I don't want to sign him, but he's still a great player.
He was an absolute monster on the field,
and they still.
But you had to have him focused and everything like that on the field.
What I'm saying is, it's 32 teams for the right price that would sign Tyreek Hill.
He's an outstanding athlete. I'm not arguing that part.
Antonio Brown.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that teams would not take a chance on him because just like a bad quarterback, every coach says that I can fix him, right? Until you get to a point where you say he's no longer fixable, right? But what I'm saying is there's a level of professionalism that or unprofessionalism that they will take until they can't take no more in the league because your talent will outweigh that unprofessionalism. But behind the scenes, we don't know what kind of hell he was given in the meeting rooms. We don't know what kind of hell he was given in practice because we don't know that. We only see what happens in front of the camera, right? The same way that a lot of people knew that Antonio Brown in Pittsburgh, Mike Tomlin put up with a lot from him before the public knew how bad it was. Like he was in practice telling players, "Don't touch me because I'm the man." He was telling people that in practice before we even knew about it.
And what you're saying, Pick, what if it comes out 3 years from now that Terry was a diva at practice? Would that take any shine off him?
That would be a total mischaracterization of him because
we don't see the practice.
No, because right now
the practice is an OTA.
Terry has won the Good Guy Award from the Washington media 5 years in a row, and then Bobby Wagner won it this year.
We still don't see everything, Pick.
That don't mean Pick he didn't do the credit. The media's not there during every practice.
You don't think Pick doesn't have access to every one of his quarterbacks in the last 5 years? His quarterback still got a hand. Sam Howell, Heineken, the big Heineken guy, the Sam Howell. You don't think he got mad at one of them guys in practice?
Wait, let's back up. Al, you petty. You are so petty.
I'm just saying, I know Terry, whether it was justified or not. I'm sure he said something like, "Man, you some garbage." Stop throwing this ball at me like this.
Well, we know that
and he
Keenan
would've
Allen
been
said
right.
that. We know that Keenan Allen said that about your boy when he threw that pass, and he said, "Oh hell no."
You talking about Dak when City cuts Dak out in the playoffs?
I'm talking about Keenan Allen in Chicago when
Caleb
Williams, he threw that pass and we heard him. Oh hell no! What the hell you throwing?
But I mean, I feel like saying that is real minor. You know, like that saying like, "What are you throwing?" You could be the best of friends and you could still check your quarterback because he threw a bad pass. You know what I mean? So I feel like even with that's people make that bigger than what it is.
I think what Herb just said is important. They always
this chat right
Sure. That's true.
That sums it up perfectly, right? That sums it up perfectly right there. Is truthfully, always gonna remember. But what did he do? He forgot to use condoms in Miami. That's what he did. He forgot to use condoms.
Yeah. But let me also what he did. I'm talking about the game. Give him a fine for that, lady. But let me say, but what he really did.
What did I say that was wrong?
He did, but I'm saying, pick this.
Because he didn't forget.
All I'm saying to you is, for real, I almost understand what he did. You tell me it's in the third quarter, we getting blown out, and you want me to go back in the game for what? It's the last game of the season. We down 2 touchdowns or better. We ain't going back. I'm not saying it's right, but for his position, and you got what's his name? You got what's his name? The quarterback. You ain't got my number 1 quarterback in, and you got this busting in it. The one you got from Baltimore who couldn't throw there and can't throw here either.
But I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like with that, under those circumstances, to what you're saying, Al, under those circumstances, you also got to look out for yourself. Let's keep it real. We
100%.
None of us are in the NFL. However, we've had an employer that we felt wasn't looking out for our best interest before.
What's your Taco Bell commercial guy name? Antonio Adams, right?
Adams.
Or Devontae Adams. What did he say on what was that show with the Raiders? Receiver when he was talking about, man, I got to get out of here because these quarterbacks gonna get me killed.
Yeah, it's called a business decision. And
these quarterbacks gonna get me killed.
Like, man,
you gotta stand up for yourself. And I
understand that. Don't get me wrong. I do understand.
Boy,
I understand that 100%. My God,
we gonna fight over this.
Yeah, they trying to hold him down for that. Trying to hold him down
for the clock. That's the clock. That's the clock thing right there.
Come on, y'all. We gotta keep this in 10. We gotta keep this in 10. Good God Almighty.
But you know what? I mean, it's not like he lied.
Man, a few words.
I mean, it's not like he lied out there. I mean, they was giving him the business out there.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at. I'm not mad at it, but what I'm saying though is, like he said, at the end of the day, people keep receipts. People keep receipts, and people know what they just seen and how it looks, right? How it looks. Point blank, a period. You get paid millions of dollars, right, to go play a game, a kid's game at that, right? Where's your love for the game?
Yeah.
And don't forget this part right here. But don't forget this part right here, Al.
Exactly.
Is it and say we know how much it costs to go to these games.
Yeah.
Right. And you got the 10 jersey wild up in the stands.
Yeah.
Right. So
last game of the season, miss me. I'm sorry. Man, come to me at my autograph signing down the street at the Foot Locker. I'll get you a real something real. You ain't gotta pay that ticket price either. But miss me be going back in that game, man. I'm not getting hurt for you last play out here with this guy throwing the ball all over the place and can't nobody know. And I swear, Pick, I hope, God, y'all, I swear, I hope your front office has your opinion of Tyreek Hill, because I don't want to see him go with y'all. But I'm
gonna tell you something.
A great pickup for y'all because he's already signed. He just resigned last year, so you don't have to pay him no more money.
But here's the thing: is what about this one right here? And would you rather sign Tyreek Hill or Myles Garrett?
Yeah, I ain't gonna get Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett would cost way too much.
We got all the money in the world.
I know, but they're not giving. First of all, they're not giving up Myles Garrett.
What do you mean they're not giving up? They're not in a position to.
Yes, they are. They're not giving up Myles Garrett. They're not giving up.
Oh my God, Isaiah Likely.
Good God. So we stiff arming folks.
Man, he tried to put him in the ground.
They ain't got no more time. Man, this is some garbage, man. Y'all can't let them score again. They cannot score a touchdown right here. They cannot score a touchdown.
This is how you run a 2-minute warning. Get the ball into. Give the ball to the ref. Get up. Give the ball to the ref. See, I always say it.
You all need another wide receiver.
We need a lot. We need a lot.
What you will get Tyreek for, and what you have to pay to get T. Higgins for, is miles apart.
I would not have a problem if they got Tyreek Hill. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna
have a problem with it.
Why? He's not going to be a problem here, at least for the first 2 years. And that's
Tyreek?
all you need him. You need him to ball out for at least the first 2 years to get where y'all trying to go for your window.
How old is Tyreek?
Like 28, 29?
30.
Okay. And
is he showing signs of decline? Would you consider this to be the peak of his peak?
I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying. Listen,
I'm
just saying. I think that him and Jalen Waddle was an outstanding duo down in Miami, right? I think the third wide receiver even shined because of Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. I believe that. But if you ask me if there's a wide receiver in the draft that I could go get, save a little bit more and go boost my defense up, because don't forget, we still need a rusher. Because our back end of our secondary,
Myles Garrett, that ain't happening.
Man, it don't matter. We need to go get an elite pass rusher because now Washington is absolutely a place that people want to go.
But I'm just saying, Pick. There's other look. Perfect example. Look at Houston this year. They got Walker, the kid Walker from I think it was Minnesota. He's a double-digit sack guy. Look at Detroit. They got Zadarius Smith out from Green Bay. There's pass rushers that you can get that are mid-tier that are still bona fide sackers that can go along with your middle two of Payne and
oh my God.
One of them got to go. Touchdown.
Oh my God.
Touchdown. I'm sorry, man. Lamar Jackson is doing Lamar Jackson type things. My man had like 55 seconds in the backfield. The thing
about this is helping my $900 ticket. Come on in. I got Lamar Jackson for plus 900 on that daggone MVP about 4 weeks ago.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, when you have a minute and a half to throw the ball, and you back there shaking defensive lineman the way he shook defensive lineman just now.
Russ, man, go in it. Let's go in the locker room, man. This is good.
Hey, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Sure. Al, you got this, man.
I'm going to get my food in a minute too, because ain't no point of this. We get eaten up like that. I'm about to eat my dinner.
I'm like, okay, this should not be a mismatched game. You know what I mean? This should not be a mismatch.
Right. We catch them at the wrong time, man.
This is crazy. Like, it's not. I could see maybe 14-20 right now.
No, but our offense ain't hitting enough, lady. Eh?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, going.
What's the boy doing, Sid? Arthur Smith. What is he doing, Sid? He left him in Atlanta.
Oh. Sid, you might want to tell Al, y'all ain't want him. Y'all ain't want him. No thanks.
I'm still mad. Pick ain't answering my question. If he felt like saying that he would pick Justin Jefferson over Terry was a slight to Terry. It wasn't. Anybody would do that.
Okay, so remember what I said for this game? I said I do think the Ravens are gonna win.
Yeah, but you said close.
But I said I think it's gonna be close. So here I am thinking that, okay, let me go ahead and take the Steelers plus 10.
You're gonna be fine. That 10 gonna be all right. We're gonna make a comeback, man. But because the Ravens, one thing about the Ravens is they always let up. They let you come back in the game. They let the Raiders do it.
But let me be real with you. Normally, yes, I would be right there with you. However, this is a different team this year.
I'm talking about this year. We've seen it. They've gotten better late in the year. Your defense, because the defense got better. But they'll let you back in the game. Trust me. I hope Pittsburgh gets the ball. I was traveling, so I didn't see.
So wait, are we talking let you score? Or are we talking let you back in the game? There's a difference.
Both. Not score close enough where it challenges the winning, the outcome, but they'll let this game give within a touchdown.
Mm-hmm. Because what I just saw, I'm like, oh my, they're not letting up. They're like, oh, we're gonna put our foot on their neck and not let up. That's what
this game is over. Let me go to proclaim it now.
It's only
let's bring Justin Fields in halftime to play. This game is over.
Oh my
Russell looked like the Russell from Seattle just before they got rid of.
Right at the end.
Man,
Does he look like Russell from Seattle or Russell from the Broncos?
He look like Ruckus from NC State.
Oh,
he look like he got the transfer. Man,
God, I'm shocked. I'm at a loss.
I didn't expect this. Now 21-0. Not this.
I didn't expect this either. Oh, Bruce said the Ravens get the ball first in the second half. Good God.
Hey, tell Corey, mind his business.
This game is over.
That's why you Corey, you see what's under his name. He got his backup team coming in.
Well, you know,
he got his bills ready to go.
Yeah, man. Listen, this so ain't the first time y'all hear it.
He got his backup.
Go Steelers and Bills. Al gonna stay in the playoffs one way or another.
I promise you.
Well, I mean, this is the playoffs, so he
already
has a team. You know what, Al?
Yes,
you
ma'am.
might have jinxed them.
I ain't jinxed nobody. They was winning when I was with them. They was winning with
the team that you was rooting for. Not gonna name any names.
Hey, lady A, no, like you told me. No, lady A, like you told me. Let them cook.
Oh yeah. You don't let them cook.
I'll be back. I'm going to get my food. I'll be back. Y'all want to see y'all. Y'all see where this is going. And it's halftime. I'm going to go get my
It's
meal.
definitely halftime.
Hold on.
Matter of fact, said pick y'all good because I'm about to go run and get these nachos.
Corey, check your email.
I got a question. When we doing our picks?
We're gonna do them here in a second.
Okay.
So hurry up back.
Look, I'm gonna come right back, y'all.
Lady A is gonna be back in like 3 hours and 55 minutes.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
Second half makeup together.
What?
Oh, I thought she was gone already.
I ain't even got the first half. Bye.
Hey, for those of y'all that don't know, man, Lady A keeps us in check. She will not let us get too far out of our own lanes. Say it. What did you think about this first half in this?
I think that I mean, I didn't get here till almost the second quarter, so I mean, but Pittsburgh got to do something different on offense. They gotta figure out something to do with
they haven't had the ball that much.
The quarterback. It seems as if Russell is not cooking. Seems as if Russell is let's see, what are we looking for? Dead in the water.
Oh, the offense does look a little shaky right now. Offense does look a little. The defense, though, the defense.
They've been on the field all game.
Hey, but what was it that Al Pacino said when Al Pacino said when in any given Sunday, defense, you got to do something. He said, defense, you got to do something. You got to fly around. You got to make. I don't care if you make mistakes. Just make them big. Just don't do it half-ass, right?
Yeah.
Just don't do it half-ass. Defense.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh defense. You got to do something, right? You got to do something. Like you played tough all year. This is the division opponent. This is the third time you've seen this opponent this year. You got to do something. Whatever game plan you have right now, you got to throw it out the window. You got to make this a game for the second half defense. You got to make this a game because we're going to lose viewers. I'm going to tell you what I'm really thinking about. We're losing viewers. People going to start going to the club here in a minute.
You got that right.
It's a Saturday night. Pre-gaming right now. Bruce said, put Fields in. Wilson did go to Wisconsin. But he started off at North Carolina State. That's where he started off at.
You might as well. What are they going to lose? How many more quarters are they going to have with Russell Wilson playing this bad? They've lost 3 in a row. They got 2
more for sure. They got 2 more quarters for sure.
They lost 3 in a row.
They got 2 more quarters for sure. Let me check these stats real quick.
That's why I need to bring Fields in. Get him in.
Let me check these halftime stats real fast. Let's look at these first half stats. The Caps are 1-1. Hey, say it. By the way, I forgot to tell you, man. Go Caps was in the chat the other day. Give me some first half stats. Team stats. Here we go. Team stats. First downs. Pittsburgh 2. Steelers. The Baltimore Ravens 19. Passes on first down for Pittsburgh 1. Passes on first down for the Ravens 8. Let's just jump straight to time of possession real quick. All right. Time of possession, way lopsided here. Way lopsided. Pittsburgh's time of possession, 9 minutes, 33 seconds. The Ravens, 20 minutes and 27 seconds. All right. Let's look at third down, red zone. Red zone, 3 for 3 is Pittsburgh, 0 for 0. 3 for 3 is Baltimore, 0 for 0 is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Third down conversions, 1 for 5 for Pittsburgh, 7 of 8 for the Ravens. The game is won on third down. This game is won on third down. That's called the money down. You know, wide receivers, running backs, they get paid for third down conversions and touchdowns. Touchdowns and third downs is what they get paid for. And right now, we ain't got nobody on Pittsburgh trying to make no extra money. They're not doing it. Total yards, 18. Total plays, 18 plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers, 41 for the Baltimore Ravens. Total yards, 59 for Pittsburgh, 308 for the Baltimore Ravens. Here's an area that Pittsburgh's leading in drives. Total drives, Pittsburgh 5, Baltimore 4. Yards per play, 3.3 for Pittsburgh, 7.5 for Baltimore. Passing yards, Pittsburgh 40, Baltimore 144. Rushing yards, Pittsburgh 19, 164 for Baltimore. How did the Commanders lose to the Steelers? It's called put Mike Williams in, go catch this jump ball. That's how we lost to the Steelers. Go catch this jump ball. Pittsburgh sucks. That's what you're saying, Brent? Pittsburgh sucks. Hey, sometimes I can't argue with people, man. We did. We beat ourselves at that point in time. Plus, don't forget that Jaden was still hurt. All right, Jaden Daniels was still hurt. He wasn't Superman just yet. He wasn't able to put that cape on just yet. But the one thing you can say is he progressed through the season. Reason now I'm starting to be able to take over games. Everyone knows that if he has the balls last, he's going to score. So you had to learn, and you saw his learning on the field in real time every Sunday. Every Sunday or Monday or Thursday, whichever way we play, you saw him learning and getting better every time he touched the field, right? Every time. Did we have B-Rob out for that game? I think B-Rob was out versus Pittsburgh. Let me check. Let me go back and check. Give me a second. I'm going to go check.
I'm not going to let this blasphemy keep going on in my absence. You keep using an excuse every time the Redskins play bad. Jalen being hurt. Being hurt is being hurt is part of the season, Sid. Let him know. It's not a player that plays injury-free or hurt-free the whole season unless he's a kicker. Tell him stop using that whole Jaden was still hurt for why y'all lost to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, B-Rob did not play. B-Rob did not play versus Pittsburgh. B-Rob didn't play versus Pittsburgh, and our quarterback was hurt.
Oh, his quarterback was hurt. Would you stop it? He had a little rib, man.
Hey, let me help you out with something real quick.
One rib.
Let me help you out with something. Let me help you out real fast. Let's get back to these stats real quick. Hey, how many plays do you think that Pittsburgh ran?
Talking to me?
Yeah, how many plays do you think they ran?
Oh man, not many. We probably had the ball
14.
18. They ran 18 plays.
Tell me, where you had it, Al? Where you had it? Pittsburgh was playing where you had a
Sure, I always had this hat on. It was a sweatshirt I had Pittsburgh.
Oh,
It was a
good
Pittsburgh
grief.
sweatshirt.
Uh-oh.
Always with my Jay
Pull out
Gibbons
the hater
too.
into the building.
Uh-oh.
Who in the building?
Y'all know who in the building.
Who in the building, man? I'm looking, man. I don't see.
Who allowed a hater into the building?
Oh no, you've been up in here the whole time.
I'm about to get my food, man.
You've been
I'm
up.
not putting up with this type of harassment tonight, man.
Look,
Where did he come from?
look.
Man?
Hold on. First of all,
anybody.
First of all, you need to. First of all, Al, you need to give William and Mary back that degree because you disgracing them with all this backdoor diving and switching teams and everything like that. That I mean,
Paul, tell him Paul's Corey.
I ain't no pause in there. I mean,
backdoor diving.
Yeah, backdoor diving and switching up teams. I mean, shoot, bruh. Know what you doing? Yeah, I mean that's what they. I mean,
Corey, what did you see in this first half?
I'm only switching the teams where I have an allegiance, or I'm tribe through and through, baby. So if this tribe that leadership, I'm with them. So that's the only reason I'm able to even go to the Steelers or the Bills.
Well, why don't you go ahead and come to the Commanders because your boy DQ.
They were teammates. I'm a little closer to them than DQ. DQ was just our defensive line coach, but DQ was real good. I mean, when I first got there, he was the line coach. Especially when you scout
just
team.
An excuse. You just making up more excuses. You keep on stumbling over yourself.
Come on, Al, tell us about DQ.
Oh, he's a good, funny guy, man. Hilarious. Good, easy to work with. Coach, we with him. I was with him actually probably more in the office because that was my freshman year when I got there in 93 when he was there.
I know Ced's a big DQ fan.
Yeah, man.
We know Ced is.
Ced love Dairy Queen.
Yeah, he loved Dairy Queen. Shoot, that's where Raheem Morris looked like he learned his clock management at was at the Dairy Queen, trying to get through the drive-through, got the timeouts and everything like that. You getting your ice cream cake for your championship game with the dogs? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about that. I'm sorry, Ced.
Corey, come on here.
I'm sorry, Ced. I'm sorry, Ced. I'm
Corey,
sorry.
has your household healed up yet?
Ced, I wouldn't keep putting up with that.
Huh?
He didn't froze up. He didn't got so
heated.
Yeah, he didn't got so. Look at he leaking oil already.
Lady Egg is back.
Lady Egg is back.
We're gonna do our picks.
I'm back, and I want Corey to know you getting a fine. I heard that.
What did I say?
Backdoor what? I
said backdoor diving. Look, Pick brought that up. Pick brought that up.
Corey.
Look.
Oh, we gonna get
First
there.
of all, look, and lady, I'm hurt by you though. Because you're gonna beat around the bush. Mm-hmm. And when you were talking about Joy Taylor and her having the,
I did not beat around.
Yes, you did. You beat around the bush because you said somebody in the comments was already alluding to. Just say my name. I was the one who was doing it.
Because what you said.
What did I say? I didn't say.
Okay, bringing up the topic is one thing, but what you said.
I brought it up.
You brought it up multiple times. You referenced this little situation.
She was brought up multiple times too.
Yeah,
Baylor was paying for it.
Not for her, but for the hairdresser. For the hairdresser, he was paying for it. Hey, Corey, you're here. It's playoff time.
Oh gosh.
Let's jump into some picks. All right. We got our Sunday pick game on, huh?
Who won the picks?
Oh, go ahead, say it. Go ahead, do your thing real quick. And the regular season's over with.
Said, did he win the
belt?
What
we doing? Hold on, what we doing?
We're doing picks. We're doing picks, Sid, but you got to do your thing.
Corey want to know. He want to know who won on it.
Yeah, your belt. Did you win your belt back?
Anyway, Corey. So
no.
Let me go ahead and start. Week 17 picks. Week 17 picks. You can see that was week 17. That's what the overall league was. Week 17. As you drew closer. So with that being said, the winner of the belt is.
It is a tie. Why don't y'all just go into the playoffs?
We are in the
We
playoffs.
are.
No,
We
no. I
are.
said this. Why don't you carry the
We ain't in no
Rangers over there?
playoff. It's a tie.
They don't want to give up their belt for
Say
nothing.
it. All
I
of
don't know how you would have built for the
It's a
regular
regular
season.
season tie. We didn't have no bonus stipulations on none of this.
You know how you would have built for the regular season. You
Why
got
don't
to
you
make
just
it to the
flip a coin?
tournament.
Why don't you just flip a coin?
Mm-mm.
Somebody got to win. Somebody
Mm-mm.
got to win.
It's like kissing your cousin, ain't it? Ain't it?
Uh-uh.
Whoa!
I
don't know anything about
look.
that.
I ain't.
Well, you know what? I mean, he might.
What?
Oh, for the way he's staying. Yeah, you do
Lady
stay
A.
like an
Lady
area.
A. Lady A, do your thing.
Hold on.
You're fine, sir.
Oh boy, King Henry running.
King Henry doing his thing.
Okay, hold on,
He
guys.
running like a young spry man out there.
Spry.
Okay, guys, if you or someone you know is facing challenges with gambling, support is accessible. The National Council on Problem Gambling offers various resources such as FAQs, a self-assessment for gambling behavior, details on treatment, and a helpline to link you with local assistance. You can reach them by calling 1-800-GAMBLER, that's 1-800-426-2537, or you can text them at 800-GAM. You can also reach them on the web at ncpgambling.org.
All right, so listen, we're in the playoffs right now, and I'm just going to say that right now, where did Al go?
He ran away.
He trying to find another team.
This team right here is not doing well for him.
All right, so right now, live betting, Pittsburgh is plus 24.5 at minus 105.
I thought you had the graphics up.
I said live betting right now.
Yeah, I know.
Betting for Pittsburgh, Baltimore, that game. Our first game that we're going to hit is our Sunday game. This game kicks off at 1:05. You got the Denver Broncos traveling to the Buffalo Bills to take on Josh Allen, the soon-to-be named MVP. Soon-to-be-named MVP with a running game and wide receivers that you did not know of that could actually catch and make Josh Allen into an MVP. Buffalo's defense is a swarm of mercenaries, you should say, as one person would say. They do tackle well and they perform once they get out in front and let the offense keep cooking. Denver, Bo Nix has played very well throughout the season, got better and better as the season has gone. Will he be using his legs to put points up on the board? Denver's defense is legit as well. Can they keep the score down? Let's look at the line. You got the Denver Broncos at plus 8.5 at minus 110. Their money line is plus 360. The Buffalo Bills are minus 8.5 at minus 110. Their money line is minus 480. The over-under set at 48, 110 both ways. 48, 110 both ways. Corey, you know our guests always go first. Who you got?
Oh, I'm allowed to go first. Thank you. Said, is it okay if I go first then? Because you got that look about you. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mr. Tribe's third, fourth, second, fifth, eighth team on the bracket. I know a lot of people. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I know Sean McDermott can be incompetent in the playoffs, but I think they'll win. Yeah, give me Buffalo on the money line.
Buffalo money line, gotcha.
Bruce smoking. I see it. I like it. I like it, Bruce.
Al.
I'm gonna follow Corey, man. I'm gonna make it real simple. I'm not gonna give you all the additives, all the ad lib Corey did, but Buffalo money line, my second team after the Steelers and the Cowboys.
The Steelers in them.
Yeah.
You like Holly Berry up in the 90s. You just need to make up your mind, bro.
I'm a cheapo. Whoever plays.
Lady A.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I did not do it.
Corey's so excited that it wasn't him.
I didn't do it. I did not do it. I didn't touch it. I didn't say anything. I said, I'm good. See, you can't get mad at me. You can't get mad at me.
I'm just messing with Corey, man. I'm just saying, man, he made it easy for me, man. I'm gonna make it easy for me.
Go ahead, pick. Talk to us. Playoff pick. What you got?
Lady A.
Oh,
Lady A.
Oh,
yes.
No, playoff pick goes last.
Yeah, that's another thing. What is it? What is this about? The playoff champion? What is this crap?
He's going off unproven.
He's like, how elementary school is that a pick to do that,
I'm
man?
sorry.
Like this, so
I'm sorry.
like, do you want
That's
your
right.
milk
Playoff
and
pick
cookies?
goes last.
You want your milk and cookies too?
He said it was
before you nap?
amazing, y'all.
He
Hey,
think he's
listen.
amazing at the
But I'm
playoffs.
just saying.
You
Wait,
ain't making it to the
wait.
playoffs with that record.
Oh,
Listen,
my
first
God.
off, I'm gonna tell you something.
You gonna
This
tell
whole
me-
season is under investigation because y'all
Yes.
talk about the graphics department. Y'all talk about the graphics department not having graphics on Thursdays or
Yes.
Tuesdays or sometimes,
Mhm.
but accounting couldn't even
Hey,
put up a
like
graphic
we
when
do
it was really
sometimes.
close. No. Accounting couldn't even put up the graphic when it was really close, or I would
Oh,
have been
man.
flipping a daggone
You're
coin.
killing me.
Who knew that I was 6 games back? Come on now. I'm 6 games back. I still got a fighting chance.
Pick. Also, how are you that close to Al when Al didn't even submit a week's worth of
No,
picks?
Al
That's what
got
I
made
want
I
to know.
paid up for
Al-
those.
But I know
Yeah.
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
a whole
That's what
nother
I'm
thing,
saying.
Corey.
They had the
That's why I
handicap.
First off, First
How
off,
you gonna-
y'all stop it. Y'all stop it, okay?
Al had to ride the short bus to get back into
No, y'all
position,
stop
though.
it. Okay, listen. Okay. You see this? Did Al have to ride the short bus there?
I'm
You
talking
see,
about the full. Let me see the whole
I'm
thing. Let me see the
2
whole
games
thing.
clear of everybody right here. But guess what? That Pick didn't
What's
know.
the overall? What's the overall?
Pick didn't
though, Pick?
know.
That means he
didn't
was
know
several
because the
games
accounting
behind before
department-
that. But that's a whole nother
Accounting
story.
department didn't put it up, but you know what
Pick.
accounting
You
did put
bring
up?
in
That
Justin
man-
Fields, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose.
Accounting did
You
put it up,
finished
didn't it?
one game ahead of Al, and Al was like, he literally was the kid on the back of the short bus coming back up, and you just sitting 1 row in front of him now. That don't make sense, bro.
Hey,
I was
Corey,
running full
what-
speed,
what-
racing the
what-
bus
what-
down the street.
What
and
he
wait a
back.
doesn't say, Corey, in that whole graphic is how many games he was 2 games clear that week, but that shows you how many games he was behind.
You know, I'll
the
never
previous
say
week.
that. I'll never
You know
say
what?
this again on here. That's impressive by you. Bravo, Al. You deserve an award for that.
First off,
You deserve
first
an award
off,
for that, sir.
let's
Mad,
stop,
pick
man.
mad.
Let's stop.
Look at him. He
Stop.
grinning
Let's
cheesy,
stop
cheesy
passing
like.
out damn awards like that right now, right?
Mad,
Stop passing out awards.
Y'all don't want to give me
Mr.
my award.
Mr. Playoff Pick over here. That pass.
That's right.
You should
Playoff
pass out
pick.
awards.
Stop playing.
E2 Brute.
Stop playing. Lady A, it's your pick, Lady A.
Is he hurt, man?
I dropped the book.
He is.
Is Russell hurt or something, man? Why he
Oh
looking
no,
like
Pick's like Russell right now. He hurt.
that? Is Russell
First
hurt?
off, can we get through this one right here?
I'm taking the under.
Lady A's taking the under. Say it.
Said he
Ooh.
said he not done.
Ooh, he hung on. Well, good catch, Austin. Thank you,
He
baby.
put some heat on that one.
Mhm.
Lady A, you say you taking the under?
Yeah.
Ooh, Lord.
Somebody
give me
forgot
the
to hit
over.
mute.
Foghorn Leghorn.
She do.
I'm gonna take the
She do
over.
whatever she-
The over. Go ahead, playoff pick. What you got?
Playoff pick is riding with Buffalo
I
money.
mean, since you're 0 for 1 so far, but go ahead, playoff pick. You going
Uh-oh.
with Buffalo pick?
First off, hold on. What's
Well,
your
I-
record right now? What's your record?
Everybody
Oh,
0-1 pick.
You're the one that was like, I went undefeated and I'm the best. I'm on fire.
Y'all haters.
Can we see that
I
reel?
got a
Can we
room
see that
full of
reel
haters.
again? I want to see that reel that you put up on Thursday, all your picks and everything.
I got a room full of haters right
Look,
now.
look, look. What's more?
Co-parent.
You
Said
said winning line?
Yeah,
look,
come on,
look,
Sid.
say we
Stop playing with me.
co-parents now.
Where's more poverty with the lie detector test? We determined that was a lie.
Look at Sid. He got my belt. Look at
He over there co-parenting. He co-parenting for you, Lady A. He
Mm-mm.
co-parenting.
Lady A,
Y'all
don't
had to, like-
worry, Lady A. He is holding on that belt, Lord. I told y'all
Real
that the
tight.
playoffs, whoever playoff record was better throughout this between you two. should win the cup.
First off, Al, listen.
I agree with that. I like that. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. That's fair.
You know what? You
That's
know what?
fair. It is fair.
There will be some trophies next year. There will be some trophies next year.
Pick, are you gonna have like a third place trophy for
We
you?
do not want to have participation trophies picked.
There's gonna be some. There's gonna be some
We don't-
trophies next year.
None of
There's
us
gonna be some
grew up in
trophies.
that era. We don't do
You-
participation.
You're absolutely right. There's one trophy for the winner.
Right, and you weren't the winner.
It's going to be massive.
I don't. You know what? Go to bed.
Okay, baby. Cut this out.
It's going to be huge.
Told y'all, Lady A,
It's going to be massive. It's going to be huge. It's going to be a nice trophy.
I mean, like I said, I really feel like Baltimore's going to win, but I need Pittsburgh to play.
Pittsburgh is trying to make it a game. Okay, let's get to this next game here.
To that +10, didn't
we'll do it at the commercial, but we'll leave the graphics up. We'll do this next one at the commercial. Okay, we're gonna take the graphics down. How about that? Al, what was the motivational speech like in the locker room at halftime?
Man, come out and play, or your season's really over.
Did y'all get to drink Gatorade? Did y'all get to drink Gatorade, some water?
We got hydrated fine, man. Everything was good, man. Mike, one thing about Mike, he's a straight shooter, man. You know, like I said, he's not a big, you know, he ain't gonna try to tear you down to see if you can build. He just gonna tell you to you straight, man. If y'all come out doing this in the second half, don't even come out.
Al, we got a question for you here.
I saw Bruce Glass's question, man. I've answered this question several times. I said, well, I'm going back in my off season. I said, this is my
back to the Cowboys.
Yes, I'm going back to Jerry World. You know, well, I know what my bread is buttered.
They ain't buttering nobody bread over there.
That's some stale bread, man.
Let's get some bread like 103 years old.
Bread and water. That you don't get no butter.
If your team has won a Super Bowl since mine has won, please speak up.
Oh, that's what we're doing. Your team.
What they got to do with the price?
Your team ain't won a Super Bowl since the last
time. Bread is. I asked a simple question.
Since the 1800s, and you sitting here.
I'm the 1800s. Y'all the 1700s.
But no, we in the 1800s.
Your team ain't won the Super Bowl since Moses part of the Red Sea.
Well, you won when Moses was born. How about that?
You older than me.
Moses was in a crib. Moses was in a crib when y'all.
There it is.
Pittsburgh scored.
Let's go.
Who said bench Russ?
Said.
Oh, y'all said that.
Man Jefferson with the touchdown.
I ain't gonna put my hand out. Me.
Put him on the bench. Put him on the bench. Bring in the young
guy. Baby, we got a ball game, Lady A.
It ain't a ball game. It's still down by 14.
I said one more stop, Sid, then we can make this a ball game.
Oh.
Hey, there's one terrible towel in the whole crowd. Did you see that?
Man, it's a terrible towel out there. Don't you do that. Pittsburgh travel better than any team in the NFL.
Except for the Baltimore.
They travel to Baltimore.
He known for
dropping some balls. Right there in my face. Right there. I
see. You see like 3
terrible towels. What'd you say, Sid? What'd you say, Sid?
Man, Jefferson known for dropping some balls. So.
Oh. Pause.
See?
He did it. I didn't do it later.
Really?
I know, but see.
That guy has
See, I ain't do that.
Come on, get these mics right.
Whose mic is bad?
Who got the kickback going?
I don't know.
I don't hear no kickback.
All right.
It might be you. Pick everybody.
It's not me. It's just going off in my ear. I got my ears. I got my ears in. See, I got my ears.
I don't hear no.
I don't hear no kickback either or playback either, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you say one more stop? One more stop?
One more stop, baby. We're gonna make this a ball game.
Well, they did Baltimore did get the ball first, and they got him off the field.
Gotta stop.
So, but we did tell them the defense need to fly around.
We'll let you back in a ball game. That's all I said.
Hold on, wait. Let's get to this game. We got the Green Bay Packers traveling to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Green Bay Packers traveling to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Jordan Love is a little bit banged up, but who's not banged up this time of the year? Now, this is another rematch from a game played earlier this year, but it was played overseas where the Green Bay Packers pulled out a miracle win versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Started their season off to a slow start. However, after the Philadelphia Eagles bye, they have been one of the hottest teams in the NFL. The Green Bay Packers, on the other hand, won their last game, got into the playoffs, but before that, they were on a bit of a slump. Let's look at the line. You got the Green Bay Packers at +5 at -110. Their money line is +205. The Philadelphia Eagles are -5 at -110. Their money line is -250. The over-under set at 45.5, 110 both ways. 45.5, 110 both ways. Corey, who you got?
I'm going to go out on a dive here. I think Philadelphia is going to win but let's go. Let's go plus. What's that? +5 with the Packers. Yeah, let's go +5 with the Packers.
+5 with the Pack. Al.
Excuse me. I'm going to go Philly money line, but pick. You said a very interesting thing as you started off this segment on this part. You made it. You gave Jordan Love, who's not injured at this time of the year, but that was my point about your boy Jalen. He was injured. It's just, it's part of football. It's part of the season, pick. So it's not, if it's okay for Jordan Love to be injured right now, it was okay for Jay Daniels to be injured back then when he played Pittsburgh.
I didn't say. I just put it out there that he's a little banged up. He's a little bit banged up going to the playoffs. But who's not?
Philly money line.
Philly money line said you got it, Lady A.
I'm also going Eagles money line. I really don't think that there's a whole lot that I can say about this. I feel like if you want to lay the 5 points on the Eagles, you probably would be good with that one as well. I would suggest the under on this game, though.
Okay, so who you got?
Yeah, I'm taking Philly money line.
Philly money line. Okay, picks going Green Bay Packers +5. Packers +5.
Gotcha.
Bruce Glass said Packers money line.
Bruce Glass been doing some. He like the Broncos money line too. He
did. I think there will be another upset in these playoffs. At least 2 more upsets.
That makes sense. Oh,
Pittsburgh with a sack of Russell. Of Lamar Jackson here is second down.
That was
TJ Watt's a little bit more active in the second half.
Better be if you want to win this game.
That's true.
Can't block you with a tight end. That don't make sense.
Oh, it was just a meeting at the quarterback right now.
I don't know. Great question.
Highsmith got to get active, man. Put some pressure on that side. Highsmith, come on, baby. There you go. Hit that boy, man. Hit him hard, man. Knock him out of the game.
Excuse me.
He got his pretty teeth in. Leave that man alone.
We're gonna put him in his pants like Justin Jefferson.
Whoa.
You know what?
Oh,
Ow. You in timeout for the rest of this game. This is awful.
He can't get a sack and then get second and 16 or 17. That just doesn't make sense, y'all.
Picked it up.
Mike don't look happy with him.
Mike should be disgusted right now. Second is you get him and you get him behind the sticks and second down, man. Then you give him right up the next play on a simple rollout. And the guy's right there and he runs 10 yards for the first down. What is that guy doing? He's standing there, man. I mean, what, he's waiting for the guy to come to him? Come on, man.
Oh.
You know what?
Corey better stop, man.
I ain't say no. I ain't say nothing.
He just
they're looking like they just too passive, man. Defense ain't looking like Pittsburgh's defense.
Say the defense got to start flying around, and they are not
flying around. They looking too passive. Right? They letting the Ravens bring it to them as opposed to taking it to the Ravens, man. We can't do that. The Ravens will run it down your throat, man. If you just sit back and be all passive with them, man.
Yeah.
You got to be blunt force with blunt force, man.
They are beating them to the boundaries right now, getting outside, softening up the middle.
That's a grown man
running.
Look at that. Goodbye.
He's about to hit his hand on the goalpost.
Goodbye.
Now that one stop just did not happen.
I knew Derrick Henry was going to do that.
That one stop. So when you start dancing on them, when you start tapping them edges, and then we got to thin your defense out a little bit, soften up the middle for Derrick Henry. Ravens touchdown.
To where the Steelers going for the offseason, Al?
Cancun.
Oh no, man. We like Bora. I don't know. Los Cabos. Go to the west side of Mexico. Everybody go to Cancun. Well, beautiful. It's beautiful on the west side, the Pacific Ocean side.
What ocean side?
Pacific. Ocean
okay.
Side.
All right. So Legatron.
That's Greg Zuerlein. That is Legatron's Greg Zuerlein.
Justin Tucker with the extra point. They're up 3 touchdowns again. 3 tutties, if you will. 3 tutties, if you will. Let's get to the.
But you know what though? They could have stopped it if they put Justin Fields out there. They could have. They could have stopped him because Justin Fields would have made all the difference. I believe it.
No, I mean, all jokes aside, Corey. I think that no, I mean for real. Let's talk for real. Let's talk for real. Hold on. Let's talk. I think Russell Wilson has struggled a lot these last 3 games.
He has.
Last 4 games actually.
Yep.
And if he struggled the last 4 games,
mm-hmm.
you got a guy who's behind him who won games early, right?
Right.
Give him a chance.
So at what point do you say, hey, I might need to go another direction? Yeah. Because one of the things Russell Wilson had not been doing was running the ball when he had a chance to run the ball. And he was taking steps he shouldn't be taking. So now they've tried to go to hurry up now to get the ball out of his hands and move it faster.
I think they've put too much on him, though. They've put too much on Russell Wilson. And what made this offense good, like when they were undefeated in those first 3 or 4 games, was they didn't depend on Justin Fields. They didn't depend on Russell Wilson. They just got the ball, like you said, got the ball out of their hands quickly.
Yeah.
And then, your boy who went to Georgia has looked like he went to Georgia Southwest Community College, and he hasn't played well since he came back injured. You and I talked about that. Remember, I texted you that day because, he's dropping balls like he's going through delayed puberty all over again. Freiermuth doesn't have that extra ump that he's had early in the season.
He as well in the last game, and he put on the carpet as well.
Christmas, what did they do? Nobody showed up for them offensively, and they really put everything on Russ's shoulder. Russ is not that quarterback.
He's not.
Right.
He's not anymore. No, he's not that quarterback. He, like you said, he's got to get the ball out of his hand quickly to actually do something. To be honest with you,
hold on, wait.
I don't know if they have
he got to be a willing runner.
Right.
Hold on, wait.
Arthur Smith is the offensive coordinator.
Hold on, Sid. I got you. We'll come back to you. But let's go around real fast and get this next pick out the way while we got a commercial, okay? You got to watch the Commanders traveling down to Tampa Bay on Sunday night primetime football to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Enough said. Tampa Bay won their way in. The Commanders won their way in. This is 6 versus 3 here. Let's look at the line. You got to watch the Commanders at +3 at -110. Their money line is +140. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are -3, -110. Their money line is -165. The over-under set at 50. 110 both ways. 50, 110 both ways. Corey, who you got? Corey said the Washington Commanders. How you want them, Corey?
Just get straight
money line. It looks like you said money line. Nope. Okay, Corey said Washington money line. All right, Al, who you got?
Bucks money line. Is it even a question? Why you want? Don't laugh. You would
cheer real hard.
Look different if I say anything different, Lady A.
Need you cheer real hard, Al. Lady A, who you got?
I have the Commanders +3, and I'm suggesting the over. I feel like this is going to be a high-scoring game.
Because Drew is your source now. You switched from Bruce Glass, and he said the over.
He's
not.
He's
he
not.
said 50 and a half, too. He said 50 and a half, over 50 and a half.
Hold on. What I missed? What you say, Lady? What you got?
Commanders +3.
JD about more than
I'm going Tampa money line myself.
Thank you, Dave.
And Sid don't even like Tampa.
But he's thinking with his brain, not with his
These
heart.
hoes ain't loyal.
They not. They sure ain't.
He usually
What you got playoff pick? Give it to him.
You already wrote it down. Commanders money line.
Is it Justin Fields I see?
Lose.
Here comes the comeback.
You want the +3 or you just want money line? You going straight?
He said
you
money
line.
He said money line.
I'm
He didn't even start.
Money line it is. You don't want the buffer.
This a loser.
Oh, that buffer.
Nah,
You
that
said
ain't-
that buffer.
nah, that's still
That
Russell,
buffer. Where
man.
the buffer at, boy?
Still Russell.
One day Corey gonna grow up. I promise it's gonna happen.
Corey's not gonna ever grow up. Don't forget,
No,
Corey.
I'm
You stay
not.
at
I'm no.
Corey.
no,
You
I
stay at
will
Toys
never.
R Us kid. You stay at Toys R Us kid, Corey.
No.
You stay.
No.
I
What they
never
say?
would grow up.
Giggling
No.
and cracking up. Oh my gosh.
No, like
I
that.
couldn't
No.
be a Toys R Us kid. More games, more toys. Oh boy, that's
No.
right, Corey. You stay at Toys R Us kid.
Know all the words.
Yeah, I don't even know. I ain't that juvenile. I don't know the art like that now. So. I like that though. Said the buffer. I like that. That could be a good bar name or something. Look, go down to the buffer. That sounds like an old hole in the wall.
We got another commercial pick. Let's go.
Hold on, give me a
At
second.
least on my TV we do. What y'all got down there?
Do we got a commercial?
We
We
do
have
up here.
Injury
We got
timeout.
Corey, you got commercials, right?
Yeah, we got commercials.
All right, okay, here we go.
Jordan cooking and stuff, and all these people.
Okay, here we go. We got the Monday night game. The Minnesota Vikings traveling to LA to take on the Fighting Sean McVay, who said, "We're sitting to everybody. I'm not scared of Detroit. I'm not scared of Minnesota." Why would he be? Because he mentored KOC, presumably the coach of the year, with Sam Darnold he should be named the comeback player of the year, but heard it from a little birdie. The NFL wants them to vote on an injured player that had an outstanding season. So don't be surprised if Sam Darnold is not your comeback player of the year.
Okay.
You got Justin Jefferson, Puka Nacua. You got running backs galore in this game. You got offense. You got defense. Let's go straight to the line. You got the Minnesota Vikings at -2.5 at -115. The money line is -145. The LA Rams are +2.5 at home at -105. Their money line is +122. The over-under sit at 48, 110 both ways. We got a home dog here. We got a home dog. Who you got?
Not
Corey?
really. They're really not a home dog now.
No, it's really
neutral.
even.
It's a neutral.
It is, but yeah.
Let me see something here real quick. Give me
No,
a
it's
second.
home dog because you usually give 3 being at home.
You
They
usually
at +2.5.
get 3 being at home.
So yeah, this
Yeah.
actually is. They're saying the Rams by the rate. No, sorry, the Vikings by 5.
Let me see.
Yeah, they are.
Let me
5.5. Ooh.
see.
February 20th said the Reacher. Reacher's back. February 20th.
Go ahead, Corey. What you got?
Hold on. Let me see. I'm checking. I gotta check something here. Said, hold on. Give me a second. I want to see how this is being played.
So what are they saying? They still
They're
just
playing in Arizona.
Something.
Yeah, I know. No. I know that. I'm trying to see. Huh. Okay. Give me the under.
Can't
Give me
take the
the
Vikings
under.
after the last game. I feel you, Milton.
Yeah, give me the
You want
under.
the under. Corey wants the
Yeah.
under. Ow.
Give me the home team with them points, man. You got to give me a home team in the playoffs, better coach, probably better quarterback, and you will give me points. I'm gonna take them. So give me the Rams with the 2.5.
Lady A.
That's I don't know. He a pumpkin. Yeah, Sam might turn back to that pumpkin. He looked real pumpkinish last game.
I'm taking Vikings money line and suggest the under.
Screen. Woo! Woo!
Give me the Rams plus that 2.5. I think a healthy Rams team with all those wide receivers is going to be a problem.
I think that the Minnesota Vikings defense is going to make Matthew Stafford a sitting duck. That defense, they blitz you from all types of different angles. They play great coverage on the backside of this thing as well. I like the Vikings here. Give me the Vikings money line.
The same defense that blitz Detroit and didn't show up. Okay.
Yeah, Detroit is different than the LA Rams. You can't say Detroit and LA Rams and be in the same conversation. That's not the same thing.
Hot potato.
Ball loose.
But no, they blew the whistle. Ball was dead.
That's-
Wow.
Ooh,
That's a good throw there,
self-preservation
Justin
right there.
Fields. That's a good
Hey,
throw, Justin
Balloon
Fields.
balls.
Hey, he threw up a hospital ball though. That was a hospital ball because he was about to get carried off
Yeah.
in an ambulance, boy.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Because he got the cure. He got the cure. That's why it's a hospital ball.
You know what?
He got
That
the
was
cure.
oh my god. That was that Hamilton that had a bead on him? No, that's not Hamilton.
Nobody had a beat on him. He went out of bounds. I don't know what he was
Ooh,
29. I don't know what he was looking at.
I don't know what he shut his eyes out. He shut his eyes. He had to shut them
Lot-
eyes.
lot-
He said close his eyes.
A lot of them do that.
He shut his eyes.
We back within 2 scores, baby. Stop.
Because
Stop.
Russell
Make
made
it
y'all
over.
talk trash about him. He said he got that arm.
Hey, Russell done threw
we
two
just
dots.
trying to get within 10. Al. I don't care about the rest
That's
of it.
Right? Just within 10. That's it.
This is the 10.
Hey, he cared about his bet. He done threw 2 dots though. I mean,
Not for
But
air.
see, this is my problem with Pittsburgh. Where was all this in the first half, man? You know what I'm saying? If you start off the game like this,
What
we
we saw.
always get behind. When games we play bad against the Ravens, we come out flat, man.
I didn't know you spoke French.
Mm-hmm. He do.
apparently he does.
Probably we're gonna say mon ami.
Mm-hmm.
This we. I thought
Anything
you
else?
was fan.
J'ai étudié le français pour l'étudier pour c'est donc.
Yeah, omelette du fromage to you too.
What?
Oh, you didn't know I was bilingual? I'm bilingual, man. I speak some French. Man.
Yeah, you buy Timo too.
I was about to say.
You more like a try. You more like a try Timo.
I'm a tri-teamer. Yeah, I'm tri-teamer.
Yeah.
Say, man, don't short me.
Say, try, huh? Oh, this is gonna be expensive. All right, let's get to the chat. Let's see what we got cooking in the chat right here. When
Haters.
Donald gets paid next
Whole bunch
season,
of haters.
he's going back to seeing ghosts. Jay Black said that. Jay Black said when Donald gets paid next season, he's going back to seeing ghosts. Anybody behind that, or is this
I
is
think he
Sam
saw
Donald the
ghosts
work
last
of
week.
KOC?
I think he saw Ghost last week, but they ain't gonna give him credit for it because he got more good games than bad this year.
Mm.
He better stay in Minnesota if he want to keep his success. And
I'm
talking about Minnesota has been shopping JJ McCarthy.
That's what you hear.
That's what I did hear that. I did hear that.
McCarthy was on the sideline last week too.
I know
With
they
the
say he
sleeve on his
shopped
leg.
just to see what they can get back. They want to get Sam Donald like that Baker Mayfield contract and see if they can get recoup a first.
Oh no. Oh no. They said Mike Tomlin looks like Glenn Rivers over here. Oh no. That's bad.
Who said that, Corey?
One Antonio Brown says he looks like Glenn Rivers.
Of course, Antonio gonna say that.
Oh no. It's
Antonio.
kind of true though. It's kind of true.
Oh, that's Lady A calls Mike Epps' older brother.
Yep.
Mike Epps.
Omar Epps' older brother.
Omar Epps, I'm sorry.
Mike Epps.
Cousin. Distant cousin.
Derrick Henry has 17 carries for 155 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Najee Harris has 6.
But he didn't fit. He wouldn't call us back. Or we didn't make the call. He didn't fit our scheme. Crazy stuff I've ever heard in my life.
Najee Harris 6 carries, 17 yards for 0
Najee
touchdowns.
gotta go. Najee
Hey,
gotta
just so you know, Pick, Brock Bowles' first team offense.
Hey, listen,
go.
say
Hey,
it.
Pick, didn't we
I
say,
never-
we told him
He's
that.
the leading
didn't we
candidate
say-
for offensive rookie of the year. Just so
we
y'all
told
know,
him
He's
that.
the what?
First
He's the
team
what?
All-Pro.
he's the leading candidate for offensive rookie of the year.
We
In
told
what,
him that
in
too.
what book?
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what they were talking about. They were talking about this morning.
First
Who was
team
they?
All-Pro is a rookie.
Who's they?
The people that vote.
The pundits, man. The voters. Not
Who's
you.
they?
People not named Toothpick.
The people that vote.
Who's they?
You gotta
Does it
get rid
really?
of guys
Does it
in the
really
house.
matter? Does it really
I
matter?
mean, that don't mean it's gonna
The pick
happen.
it does. The pick it does.
It don't
No.
matter. It shouldn't matter. Who cares
I'm
if he
just
doesn't
saying.
get? Who cares if he doesn't get Rookie of the Year?
That guy in the left corner.
No,
Who
I'm
cares
just
if
saying.
Jaden doesn't get? Who cares if Jaden doesn't do it?
Everybody know which one of them is a real problem. Everybody know which one, because guess what? one of these dudes has contributed to their team having a bunch of wins, and the other one has contributed to a bunch of stats.
Is it a team award or is it an individual award?
It's an individual award.
I know. Okay, so
one has contributed to a bunch of wins, and the other one's contributed to.
It's still an individual. It's still an individual award pick. I'm not.
Let's go.
It speaks to how valuable you are to your team and to the NFL.
Well,
that we're talking about the MVP award now.
No, because I think the rookie just basically goes
rookie
year.
Nah,
I think you had the best.
You're right, Lady A. You're right. And the thing is, the Raiders are in turmoil. Depending on who they get for a head coach, it's going to determine which direction he goes as a tight end / wide receiver. Yeah. You can't take away the fact that the guy has wide receiver numbers as a tight end.
But you also can't take away the fact that said he is a wide receiver.
He's a tight end pick.
He's a tight end.
He's really not, man.
He's a tight end pick. Let it go.
Was Shannon Sharp a tight end or wide receiver?
Shannon Sharp.
We're not talking about what he looks like. We're talking about.
Man, we talked about this. We talked about this earlier today. He is a chess piece, and I'm not saying that he's not a bad chess piece. He is an absolute monster. And I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm 100% not taking anything away from any of the accomplishments.
But be careful, you sounded like me earlier. But go ahead.
No, I told you guys. I said
when you don't want to sound like Al.
When you have a dynamic tight end, he is the ultimate chess piece. You can move him out. You can move him out to play wide receiver. He's bigger than a corner. He's going to outjump a safety. Right. He's stronger than a safety. He's faster than a linebacker.
Well,
right?
He pulled him in.
We gave these people their props. We gave them, my God, how is that not pass interference?
Because he didn't touch him, Pig. He blew a tab, man. Kick the ball. It's a stop. We need it.
Al, that's absolutely pass interference.
Throw your flag. Where your flag at? See if your flag get to the field. See if your flag get to the field.
It was pass interference, but they didn't call it.
It wasn't a flag then.
Standing right in front of the referee, too.
What is the penalty not called, Sid?
I told you, the referee been tripping this year, dude.
Right in front of the referee.
He blinked. I told y'all, he blinked.
What's it called? What is the penalty not called?
So we got one right here. We got one right here.
Just
here comes the makeup.
Nah, that's running into him. Man,
he did that. You know how when you were in elementary school and you want to fight somebody and you walking past him and you bumped it with their shoulder? That's what he did.
Like you have to trying to get between the lockers. That's exactly what he looked like.
He said,
Come on, y'all. One time, Russ. One time, Russ. Just need one time, baby.
Elementary. That's what elementary school kids do. Okay,
lady, you started a couple of fights in high school right there.
I didn't start anything.
But you finished them though, didn't you?
You like to bully us, so you know she's a bully.
I don't bully anybody. Okay, where's Herb? Herb went to school with me. He's in the chat. I wasn't a bully.
Shout out to the 64 in the chat right now.
Where'd you go to school at? I'm Lady A. What school you
go to? I'm a Hornet.
Oh, that's it. Right, your old green Hornet.
I am a Hornet.
Where we at? Russ is cooking. Now. Said Russ has 207 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. Lamar has 165. Let Russ cook.
Yes, Bruce. I was giving out fines.
Yes, with her fist.
I never started anything. I just
she was giving out fines with her fist.
Who's your player?
Well, he's a year or two under me. But yeah.
Oh, so you basically intimidated him to be on your side, is what you're saying?
I did not intimidate anyone.
Lady A, when did you graduate school?
What?
All these pre-snap penalties, man.
Right, like yesterday.
Yesterday, right.
Matter of fact, Cuzzo will tell you. Well, no, Cuzzo might tell you something. I don't want him to tell you.
No, Cuzzo told me how you was the enforcer when he had problems. Call my cousin.
Bruce Glass said, taking everyone's lunch money.
I wasn't that kind of
She was Gooch. She was Gooch from a different stroke.
I didn't go up to people and say, you know, oh, I'm finding you. You gotta pay the toll or anything.
No, she just punched him in the face.
Put about their pockets. She was checking pockets, wasn't she? Pad pockets. They padded pockets. What you got?
Phone check. She got Debo before Debo.
I was little.
Why would you not throw it? He's right over underneath.
Yeah, but you had a twin.
Little. We were little.
Yeah, but you had a twin, so it was two of y'all running around taking money.
Oh, you got a twin, Lady A?
She was the nice one in school. I was not known as the nice one, but I was nice.
No, I don't believe that.
I don't know why y'all don't believe me. I was such a sweetheart.
We're the first down here, y'all.
So the people that you bully would say, she told me to say that she was nice.
Whatever.
I like it. Break the tackle. Okay, Pickens. Only pick I like tonight, Pickens.
Ooh,
really? Really?
Because you ride my boys, man. You ride my boys, man.
Really? Al be tripping, boy.
Man, Pick, you know I love you, man. You know, man, we go back to 88, man. You good with me, man.
Way back. We go back to 88.
Oh, y'all old.
Very old. Very old.
You babysitting us in 88. What she talking about?
I'm 35, okay? I'm 35.
That's $35 fine.
Wait a minute, we that close? I didn't know we were that close in age.
Yeah, there you go. I'm 35.
I didn't know we were that close in age. Okay.
Wait, Jay, you supposed to be on my side. Okay.
Look, Corey. Look, Corey says she definitely put kids in
my So what you graduated in 2007?
See, look at you. Yep, you know stuff.
Yeah, see, I know. Okay. Ew.
I think she had kids graduating in 2007.
Hey, man.
Ooh, sugar.
Oh, my goodness. He's a hater.
Break that.
He will always be a hater. You can count on Al.
Love you, Lady A.
I'm gonna tell you, man. This game,
love for you, girl. You know that.
I hear nothing but hate.
I think Sid gave a fire halftime speech in the Pittsburgh locker room.
Put him out, baby. Put him down.
Humphreys down.
Yeah, he checking it hot.
Said like, come on, boys, come on, players. We got to get that 10. We got to hit that 10.
If we get this within 7 with a quarter to go, or
a quarter to go, 49 seconds.
We.
Hey, Corey, you heard me. I ain't stuttering.
We. This is we.
This within
This is
7.
the Dallas Cowboy fan. We.
We're not mentioning them. They're not. This is the postseason. They're not part of this discussion right now. We.
Such a shame.
What's this say?
Got me quoting Jamal Bryant up in here when I say that.
Come on, let Russ cook, baby. Eat up, Russ. Put that grill on, baby.
Yeah.
Zone. Come on, get out the left side. There you go. Throw it away.
There it goes.
Get out there. Throw it away.
Russ gotta take that, dude.
Escape and rush. Throw it away, Russ.
Metabuke
for the sack.
Dang.
On third down, get off the field.
He gets outside.
Man.
Sets up like everybody gone.
Russell like them old ladies up in the Life Alert commercial. Help! I fall.
And he had an open dude running. Russ got cooked. End of the third, going into the fourth right here. Listen, we got another quarter to go here with you with First String Podcast. Just in case you don't know, you are watching First String Podcast live watch party here. We are all football fans. We love sports. Lady A and I are Washington Commanders fan. My guy, say it down there. Raise your hand. Say it. Falcons, Georgia Bulldogs fan. Al, raise your hand, Al.
He's everybody.
Cowboys, Lions, Tigers, Bears.
He's the George Taylor of fandom.
Bills. Al's just a fan of football, period. His free agency will be able to be bought.
I'll tell you who I'm not a fan of. How about that? The Commanders. That's who I'm not a fan of. How about that?
You know that.
He will never pick the Washington
that?
Commanders
That's what you can
on
take
our picks.
Did you like that
Listen,
one, Al? Did you like that?
We don't just talk Commanders. We do talk Commanders, but we do talk the entire NFL. And from time to time, we have guests like our guy Corey down here. Corey is a Washington Commanders podcaster. On the Warpath is his channel on YouTube. You can find him everywhere. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to First String Podcast. Give us that good thumbs up. Hit the bell to enable alert for new content just like this. All right. We laugh, we joke, we enjoy ourselves, right?
Yeah.
So please come back and visit us again and again and again on First String Podcast. All right.
What's up, Al?
Did you ever chime in earlier when me and Pick was having our disputed question?
No,
About the
Corey wasn't
rookie?
there.
No, is
About the-
Terry McLaurin a star? He was trying to tell me he's a star, like he would take him over Justin Jefferson.
I
Oh,
never
no, that's-
answered that question. I never
if
answered
that's
that question.
Case, if
I
that's the
know.
case, he
So
should
by
be
not
ashamed of
answer-
himself.
No,
So
I
by
never
not
answered
answering-
that question. I
Why
never
would you
answered that
answer?
question. You
Why
said,
would-
would you take Terry over Justin Jefferson over
Everything
Jamar
they
Chase?
did.
I said, put him with somebody that's comparable to him and ask the question.
I
But
said
that's a lot.
that was
and
my
I
point.
said
They're
to
not
you,
comparable. You was
that's
trying
like-
to tell me the same thing.
I
That
said,
was my point.
that's like me asking you, would you take Dak Prescott or would you take Tom Brady? It's
They're
not
not
fair.
comparable.
It's
So-
not fair. It's not
so
a fair
for-
question.
Pick was on his full politician mode. It was
Yeah,
kind
he's
of
on
funny.
full picking.
He
Terry.
was not trying to answer that question. It was
I'm not answering that question
But because you know the answer, it would make you say that Terry's not your choice.
because
right?
it's not a fair fucking
What's-
question.
it's a simple question.
Ooh!
It's a
Oh, have mercy.
question.
This is a family
It is-
show. This is a
Oh,
family
that
show.
ain't a fine.
Oh
I
my
don't know what
gosh.
it is.
This is
Hey, what kind of what's the next top?
My bad. I forgot we was live. I forgot we was live.
Hey, Corey, see what it get out you?
Corey, look at me.
Tell me Terry McLaurin was a star.
Who you going, man?
Don't drink no water. Water didn't cause that.
Yeah, we did clutch off.
Woo! That's
Hey,
regular.
look.
Look, I've been waiting to say this for years. That's just regular old English right there. That's
Oh
regular.
my goodness.
Oh, there's a story. There's a story behind that. So, Pick used to do the games with me, and we were playing Philadelphia.
Uh-huh.
And Philadelphia was beating our butts. It's back in 22, and we got to stop or something, and they were celebrating. And I said, "Why are y'all celebrating?" Why? I said, "Get the what Pick said. I'm gonna use Pick's word. Get the pick off the field. Get the pick off the field." And I said, "No, pick that the whole time." And I said, "Excuse my French. I'm sorry." It's like, "Nah, that ain't French. That's just regular old English right there." Wow, but Pick out.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Thank you,
That-
Dumb
That's
Truck
the first
Don.
time I've slipped
Thank
up
you,
like
Dumb
that.
Truck Don.
I
Answer
think
the
that's
question.
first
I'm glad
time I've
I'm
slipped up in a
honored.
long time.
I'm glad. I'm just honored that I could be here to see this.
to see this man.
Yeah.
Tell him again,
You know,
Dumb
this
Truck
on
Don.
this is on Lady
Dump
A's
truck-
LinkedIn
dump
and
truck-
everything like that. Now
Dumb
she
Truck
gonna,
said it right there.
gonna
bitch.
lose subscribers on the LinkedIn and everything like that because
We
you
like
just,
2 hours in. We like 2 hours in.
You
They
can-
don't
you
fast
could-
forward it past this. It's like,
You
like,
can-
let's just get to the end and see what happens.
Thank you for
Listen.
being concerned.
Listen,
I ain't really that
honestly,
concerned, but you I ain't that
I
concerned.
will
I'm just
answer.
saying.
I will answer the question, but I told you it's the same thing as picking Tom Brady or Dak Prescott.
It's not- They're both quarterbacks. It's not unfair. They're both quarterbacks to pick. They're both wide receivers. My question to you was, if you were starting your wide receiver room, who would you pick wide receiver number one? Justin Jefferson or Terry McLaurin? They're both
Let's
wide
ask this question.
receivers.
Let's ask this question. now.
He won't answer it.
He will not.
Let's ask this question. Let's
That's
ask
an
this
easy
question.
question. It's quick, easy question to answer. He doesn't want to
If Justin
incriminate himself.
Jefferson had the quarterbacks that Terry McLaurin
Oh,
has played
my
with,
Lord.
would he
He
still
would
be
have
putting up
better
the same numbers?
Yes. Yes.
Would he have forced his way out? Would he have forced his way
I
out?
don't know. We're not talking about character pick. We're talking about wide receiver room. And Justin Jefferson doesn't have bad character.
Justin Jefferson doesn't have a bad character, but we haven't seen
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson without a legit quarterback
He
either.
didn't have a quarterback half the season. His numbers weren't up to par last year. His
Justin
quarterback
Jefferson didn't
play
have a
half
legit quarterback.
last year.
Mm.
Yeah, I
Hurt
mean,
got
he
hurt.
was still making it. I know, but he's had a legit quarterback.
Yeah,
His
better
But
whole
he was-
entire career.
Yeah, he's had a legit quarterback.
yeah,
but
he a
still-
dog. He a dog.
Here's a better question for you. I'll ask you this: is Terry McLaurin elite?
That's what I'm saying. He's a top one. He's
Is
just
he
not
elite?
a star.
I'm gonna say
He's
he's,
elite.
he-
Right.
he's not elite. He's not
Yeah,
elite.
he's not
He's
elite.
above.
That's
He's
what I'm
above.
saying.
He's not elite. I
He's
can say
very
that.
good.
That's my star.
Terry's not
That's
elite.
my star
He's
pick.
not elite.
Thank you.
He's a
He's not
top.
elite.
He's a top
But he-
10 to 15
but-
receiver in the league.
But I'm saying he's a
So
top
true.
tier wide receiver. A top
But
tier
not-
wide
but
receiver.
not-
A person that you would love to have in your wide receiver room.
Absolutely, nobody disputed that.
And
pick.
then if you put him with another wide receiver that's on his level, he's only going to get better. He's only
That's why
going to
we
get
said. That's
better.
why I didn't understand why you said you didn't want
But you
Tyreek.
can't make me
would
choose between
would make him a star.
man. That's like
Or put a
asking you,
star
do you
number.
want Gus Farrat? Do you want Gus Farrat or Steve Young? Do you do? Come on now.
I don't understand that question, Pig. Hold on.
Well, back
Repeat
in
it.
the day.
I said if you added Tyreek Hill, that would make Terry shine that much more.
No, it's
Oh, who want? No, don't put no Tyreek Hill up in that conversation.
Sure would. You got two species on
I'ma
each
tell you
side.
what.
Sure would.
And
You're
Terry
right.
Hill-
Al.
Hill over top.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you
sure
what.
it
I'm
would.
gonna tell you what.
Not no 30-year-old
Listen.
Tyreek Hill. No.
Listen, Commanders fans, you got to understand the difference between people saying add this person to your team in a good thought out read the tea leaves and everything like that type person, right? These two right here talking about add Tyreek Hill. That's an inside job sabotage right there. That's what they trying to do.
I'm
They
just
trying
saying
to
what
put a
the
banana in the
scuttlebutt on the street-
tailpipe.
The scuttlebutt on the street is
No,
if he becomes available,
I
your
don't care
boy
what the scuttlebutt on the street
Adam
is.
Bruce Wayne or whatever you want to call him is going after him.
No,
That's
he's not.
the scuttlebutt on
No,
the
that's not true. That's not
I
true.
don't think he's going to go after
That's
him.
true. He didn't go after his boy Brandon Ayuk, who he'd been in
He
San
knew Ayuk was
Francisco
trash.
with.
Ayuk is
He
trash.
knew Ayuk was trash. He knew Ayuk was trash.
And
Is
that's
that what
a
the
wide
word out on the
receiver
street
who
is?
I don't believe was a number one wide receiver, but got paid like one because of the pressure.
Who, Debo?
No, him either. Or Ayuk.
Yeah.
Neither one of them are better than Terry. And if the number one receiver better than Terry to me, neither one of them. They dropped
I'm
three
gonna tell you
balls.
something. I'm gonna tell you something real scary. I told CeeDee Lamb not to sign with Dallas to come to Washington.
And
I
he
guarantee
listens-
you
I
right
mean,
now.
see, he listened to you too.
No. I guarantee you right now. He was banking on Dak.
He is
He was
happy
banking on
with
Dak.
his
He was like,
So you think after one
listen,
year,
he told Corey,
Hmm.
Corey, didn't I call you and tell you this?
Yeah,
I called you
think
and
so,
told
I
you this.
think.
I said I talked to CD and I told him, do not sign with Dallas. Go to Washington and play with Terry, right? And he said no. He said he called me out. He called me out from my office and said 4 is back. Corey, I told you that too, right?
Yeah, I
This is
think
when
so.
Dak got hurt. He said 4 is back. I said okay, I
And
got
what
you.
season was this pick?
This was the season after Dak got hurt.
Because it's
But he
going
broke his
into
ankle.
2021.
broke his
No,
ankle.
no, which
He broke
one
his
was
ankle.
that?
What
I'm
with CD? This
No,
was
no.
this was a year before. This was a year before he signed with Dallas.
But Pick, then you look at it though. I mean, didn't they go on a tear that following year after
They,
you said
abs- they,
that?
Last
they
year.
absolutely
Yeah.
did.
For
They
real.
absolutely did. They
did.
absolutely did.
Last
But
2 years.
but this year he held out so that he could sign with Dallas when he would have been a free
No,
agent.
he
next
held
year.
out because Jerry wouldn't give him his money.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Don't put that on CD. He should have held out. Jerry tried to.
I'm
scope
not saying that he
Sonny
shouldn't
Francis,
have.
man.
But I'm not saying that I'm not saying I never said that he shouldn't have. I never said that he shouldn't have held out to get his money.
But why
Right?
should he sign with y'all though, Pick? Well, y'all were at that point trending to be nothing.
What are you talking about? We had drafted Jaden Daniels at this time.
Not when you was talking to him about signing.
That's true.
No, this
Yeah,
is
bro.
before he signed.
Mhm.
This is not revisionist history.
You
This
told
is
me about that,
before
but
he
that got
signed.
hurt. That got hurt 2 years ago.
That got hurt. That got hurt the year when I was telling him don't sign back with Dallas.
Right,
Right? Dak was hurt, and everybody was like, "Is Dak coming back the same way?"
right.
And I was like, "Hey, come up and play with
Why would he-
17."
At that point, why would he go to y'all? Y'all weren't trending towards nothing.
And
We
who was our
didn't
quarterback
have-
at the time?
We didn't
Y'all
have
Right.
had a beer can at quarterback, Heineken.
But he
You
still would have had the chance to see what happened because this would have been his free agent year right here. What are y'all
Yeah,
not
definitely.
getting?
And in that disorganization with that organization,
Hold on,
front
that's
office,
but Pick, that's a whole lot of ifs and couldas
man,
and
that
shouldas
front
and
office,
might
Dan
have.
Snyder,
What it,
right, all that man.
it's not revisionist history, Don. It's not revisionist history.
No, because you said we had
He
already
just
drafted
he
Jaden.
just signed this year. He just signed this year.
Yes,
Right.
that wouldn't hurt last year, Pick.
I know Dak wasn't hurt last year,
You said it was
but
a year
Dak
after
also
got
Dak
hurt.
was in camp for his money as well.
That was
And
3
then you got
years ago.
CD wanting to get his money, right? No, Dak just got a redone deal.
No, but
Yeah,
Dak
thanks.
got hurt back in 2020.
Yeah.
Right.
Right
I know
before
what you're
he got
saying.
his deal.
I
Bro,
got you.
that's
I
it.
got
So
you.
that's
after
been
he got
Talking
hurt.
about when he came back, which was 21.
I'm just
21,
trying to figure out
yeah.
why you thought Washington was
After
better
after they won the
He got it.
division, went 6-0 in the division. Dallas did. And they had a hell
Because
heck
when
of a year.
I told CD this, he was literally coming off of his rookie year.
Oh man, you speaking.
He was
okay.
coming off of his rookie year.
Okay, you should have said he should have wanted to be drafted by them. Then. That's what you should have said.
No. He had already finished his.
I know, but I'm saying he was close to being
Don't
drafted.
try-
He wasn't getting
My
another contract.
timeline is correct. You're the one that can't tell time.
Who you talking about?
And then
Come
Oh,
on.
that's not- oh,
'Cause
okay.
y'all know 2Pick can't tell time. You
I'm
can't
just
tell
trying to
time.
figure out-
My timeline is absolutely correct.
Because I'm just trying to figure out why he would tell him that. You was telling him after his rookie season at the sign with
This is
Dallas.
after his rookie
Okay.
season. This was
Yeah,
after his rookie season.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I was saying, come to Washington.
Okay,
Come
okay,
to
okay.
Washington.
Mm.
Sorry.
I just need the
One more
Steelers to,
One more score, baby. Get back in this ball game.
close
Come on,
it in a
man.
little bit.
I need to do the ball edges, man.
Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody claim.
Man, you know Big Trust. You know Big Trust is. You know Big Trust is.
All
On
he
game
care
day,
about
he don't.
is them teeth. That's it. He don't care about his hair.
I'm gonna get my daughter to do his edge. Them edges look rough, boy.
Some playoff edges. You
You
wouldn't know
need
nothing
some,
about
you
it.
need some edge control. Is that what you said?
I got girls over here. I got two girls over here.
I'm about to say, how do you know
I
about
can't let them walk outside. Them edges looking like that. They're like, whoa, we gotta come back in the house, man. They know y'all got my last name, man. Get back in the house.
You can't have them edges looking bad.
That toothbrush and that edge control together.
Oh,
man. Come
no.
on.
Now you know good and well.
Hey, can you really see
talk about him?
Can you really see Al doing hair in the morning before he get the girls off
Man,
to school?
It's a rough situation. But
I
somebody
believe it's rough. Because I can
Yeah.
see the little
I know.
girls trying. They're like, that's not straight. That my ponytail wrong.
Oh man,
Hey, he put crooked lines in there on
I
purpose.
just walk with her head sideways.
Oh my gosh.
He said it's supposed to be zigzag, baby. It's supposed
Do something. Be
That's
different.
design. That's
Baby,
extra design
be
right there.
different, man. Everybody, you ain't everybody with it on straight. You wear yours straight. Be different.
right.
We ain't being
Start
like that.
start a new trend. To start a new trend, right? Say it. What you got? Snacks. What you snacking on? Say it. Pringles.
We told you,
Pringles.
remember?
Corey, what you got? What you got for snacks, Corey?
I ain't got no snacks.
Lady A.
I told you I got nachos.
I
Vegan.
don't know what I do.
Ribeye, medium,
Whoa, what?
a ribeye, baby.
What vegan? Not what?
You're vegan.
What is it? Vegan?
Y'all know nobody
Vegan
salt
now.
and vinegar.
Who's vegan?
I'm on the Daniel fast, so I cannot have any.
What's a Daniel fast?
It ain't a
What's
fast
the,
that I would
what's the
use.
Daniel fast?
Yeah, what is that?
It's
What
a
is that?
21-day fast.
You praying too? You praying? You going to your prayer closet and reviewing your Bible and stuff?
Hold on, Corey, so we can hear.
Yes,
Oh,
the
no.
Daniel, but Corey clearly he knows something
Oh, I
because.
know. Oh, I know a lot. Don't-
Oh wait, hold on, real quick. Ray Lewis
When
came
they
out.
fast.
Ray Lewis came out, yeah.
He's killing it, boy. Allegedly.
Man, when he come out fourth quarter or
He'll
something?
start talking politics when he don't know what the hell he's talking about. Go ahead.
But yeah, so the Daniel fast. First of all, if y'all read y'all Bibles, y'all know what I'm talking about. Daniel
Well,
and the fast. Okay,
clearly Pick don't know his Bible.
What the church
Wait a
says,
minute,
man. Go
stop
run,
it.
Russ. There you go.
Y'all,
Yeah.
so you're not supposed to eat like animal products. You're not supposed to have flour.
Wait. No animal products, right? So there's no
Yeah.
chicken,
You lost me
No
already.
flour.
fish,
Yeah.
Correct.
no beef,
Correct.
no
As a fish,
eggs.
fish is an animal too.
Fish
So
is an
what-
animal.
So you eating plants?
Are you
Yes,
serious?
and grains
She no flour.
and
No
fruit
flour,
and
though.
vegetables.
For 21 days?
It'll keep you
Yeah,
regular. It'll
that's
keep
one
you regular.
For
Yeah, you
21
hungry.
days?
Mm-hmm.
21.
Lady
You
A's
could do
about
it
to
for
fire
10.
everybody.
But
You can
I've
do it for 10.
done the same thing, but I've done it for like 30 days at a time, things like that. So
Lady A's about to fire everybody. She's just on juices and berries.
yeah. No alcohol.
Yeah.
No coffee.
I'm out.
It's me.
I'm out.
No coffee.
Yeah, no
Fruits and
coffee.
berries.
That's pass interference.
Drinking
That's gotta
water.
be.
That's OPI.
That's got to be what? That's called a catch.
That's called
Yeah.
OPI.
That boy ran past him. He ain't pushed that.
There's
boy.
a lot of stuff, especially right now. A lot of people do it at the beginning
Okay,
of the
let me make sure I got this right, lady.
Mm-hmm.
It's some
Oh.
good dead feet though.
Oh,
He
'cause it-
did make them legs. That's some toe drag
So
swag
no,
right there.
no meat at all.
Correct.
Oh.
So all
no
you,
meat.
all you
No,
eating
you
is
heard what he
plants.
said. No meat.
No.
Oh, I'm saying, Pig. I'm trying to. So all you eating is plants
Plant-based.
and vegetables and fruit.
And you have nuts and berries and
No sugar either, right? Like
no sugar.
Yeah.
All natural sugar. Natural sugar.
No, right. Like in
No
the fruit.
artificial sugars.
Yeah, no artificial, no sweeteners.
How about
no
water?
honey.
Let
You
me-
can't
let
have
me
any.
come to you, lady.
Honey is made by bees.
How
That's
about agave?
can't eat.
Let me go and eat a couple of these for you then.
Agave?
Well, I mean, if it depends on your like my nachos, that's a corn tortilla without.
Nah, man, the man was in the neutral zone, man.
So I can, yeah.
Boy,
But I've done this before, so I'm well equipped.
We gotta give it now. Najee
there's
Harris got
certain-
no man.
There's
Najee got
certain vegan products that I have tapped into. I
we need a
eat baked
difference maker
sweet
back, man.
potatoes,
Najee Harris ain't the man.
anyway.
Don
my
Don said you can still eat McDonald's because that's not meat.
When my kids want Chick-fil-A, I just go get their little fruit bowl, the large bowl.
You the children doing it with you too? You making them do it?
Well, I suggested, but neither one wanted to do that.
They're good kids.
Dumb Truck said you can still
Right.
eat McDonald's. That ain't real meat.
Keep on praying.
McDonald's is not natural either.
That's true.
There's salads out.
They do.
They
They don't do salads no more.
They
do
stopped selling salads.
Third and
right.
22.
Wendy's
Third
still got
22.
salad.
Jesus, we got bad play calls.
But yeah,
It looks like we're punting.
Chick-fil-A and get.
Or is this 4-down territory, Al? Is this 4-down
Said no
territory?
about that play calling up there in
They,
Pittsburgh.
they're like they're gonna keep the offense on the field, Al. They're gonna keep the offense on the field.
You have to pick. I mean, you don't make it. It's no
6
guarantee
minutes
the
and
ball
30
is
seconds.
more
6 minutes
Now,
and 30
wasn't that some
seconds.
nonsense?
4 for 15.
What's that?
It was like 4th and 20. You throw a 5-yard pass. Wasn't that some
Okay.
nonsense?
Like,
Makes no
4 for
sense.
15. You ahead of me? Say it.
Yeah, but it makes no sense, man. You got to get to the 30. You got to get to like 28-yard line.
Let's see. Chest high. He got them quick feet. Moon ball.
Not today.
Oh man. Yeah,
That's
that's good.
a
Don't,
better play to knock it down. That's a better
Yeah,
play to knock it down.
Hey,
don't
what
knock
the
it.
hell
Yeah,
was
just
that?
knock it down.
That's a better play to knock it down.
They ain't trying to act like he meant to do that. Come on, man.
Now he got upset.
I hate
He got
give up
upset.
balls. I hate give up balls. What's a give up ball, man?
It's a give up team.
Say you are muted. I don't know what
That's
you're
a give up throw.
That's
You
what I
gotta
just
throw
said.
a-
It's a give
you
up
gotta
ball.
move on to Calvin Austin.
Would it have been better if it was Pickens? Would it have been better if it was Pickens?
Jefferson.
No, you got what's the number 11? What's his name?
Mike
Jefferson
Williams?
or-
Mike Williams. You got
Is
Mike
Mike
Williams. You
Williams
got
playing?
Pickens. You throwing
Is
the ball
Mike
to the shortest
Williams
guy on the field. Really?
Mike Will made it.
Mike Will made it. He did.
Oh.
Okay,
That's how you
I got
feel.
it.
That's how you feel.
Hey,
Said I put the info in the
Shit.
hey, I
Check.
started the day by asking the question: what type of quarterback do you guys think that Justin Herbert is now?
Justin Herbert. Wow. He didn't look good today. I can tell you that much. But see, Jim Harbaugh gonna get the pass. He gonna get the pass because Jim Harbaugh and they still rebuilding. But Justin Herbert is who we thought he was. He's the same quarterback that was up 27-0 and lost to
Jacksonville.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they tried to hide him with good play calling, but when it was schemed out, and let me say this: one of those passes was not his fault.
One, absolutely right.
When it was not his fault.
Right. Right.
The
But
other three?
is it coincidence that every time he gets into the playoffs, in the first round of playoffs, he plays well and then all of a sudden it just turns on a dime and goes the opposite way?
Well,
let me get my salad, lady. And she didn't make me
I'm sorry.
I'm not motivated.
I'm just saying that's how it is, you know.
Ooh.
Corey, how you feel about Justin?
I mean,
Herbert.
he ain't on my team, so I could care less about him.
Cool.
You know,
let's
I
see
don't
the
care
weekend
about him.
game.
Be honest with you,
We've seen him play in the playoffs a couple of times now, but I mean,
He
You got
played
Frymouth right in the
every
middle
year-
of the field.
every year in the middle of the season, everybody's talking about
You
how
got Frymouth in the
Justin
middle of the
Herbert's
field.
cooking.
You trying to throw?
he's a regular season guard. He's Kirk Cousins. That's exactly
That's what I'm
who
talking
he is.
about right there.
Mm-hmm.
You got Frymouth standing in the middle of the field.
Mm-hmm. In the middle.
I'm gonna throw the ball to 5'9" in the triple
Fry
cover.
now. God said.
Come on, man.
Oh man.
Derrick Henry time.
That ain't
4
gonna
minute drill.
Ain't gonna bleed
And
that
you
thing
know what's
down.
coming. And you know what's
Mm.
coming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll be right back.
It's-
yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what's
Wait.
coming. It's the 4-minute offense here.
Hey, in reference to Justin Herbert, I mean, that man had what 4 interceptions
In the playoffs.
in the playoffs.
Yep.
That's embarrassing.
This is when you cannot turn the ball over. You cannot turn the ball over in the playoffs.
But
Because you turn the ball over, you will lose.
Like they said, he had more picks today.
One- yeah, he had 1 touchdown.
He had more picks today than he had all season. He had 3 for the season, 4 today.
In 1 game. That's craziness. That's
Second,
crazy.
a 3rd and 1. We're going to this 3rd and 1.
That's why I said, Pick, you better watch him. You better watch all these stats you throwing on that rookie quarterback of yours. It's a little different ball game.
Wait. Pause. Okay.
What?
Let's pause.
Uh-oh.
So everyone knows that the sophomore slump is real, right?
It is.
It is real. But I think the sophomore slump is really real for people that don't dive into the playbook, the people that don't study and know that the league is going to catch up to you. So that has to do with coaching as well, Al. I believe
Really,
it has to
Pick,
do
come
with
on, Pick, stop that, man.
Look at Corey. Corey's
Then you would
my
say
snacks.
anybody had a sophomore slump didn't study.
No. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. No. That's not what I'm saying. No,
You can't
that's not what I'm
affect
saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying that
What
at
did you
all.
say, Pick?
But, well, what I'm saying is you have to know that the NFL is going to catch up to you and that you have to continue to work on your craft
Right.
to get better.
But not for Jake, right?
No, for everybody.
Okay.
For everybody. Like, I believe that, like last year, what did I say? Who did I say had a sophomore slump last year? I was saying, oh my God. Oh God, what was the quarterback's name? I said he's in a terrible sophomore slump. Say it.
Could have been CJ because he had his this year. What quarterback was good the year before that?
You said who's in
What are you
sophomore
talking about? What are you talking about, Don? What are you talking about? I said that the sophomore slump happens in your second season.
Right.
So what are you talking about? You have to go into the season knowing that you have flaws in your game and that you need to correct your flaws and work on your flaws. But last year there was a quarterback that we said was absolutely having a sophomore slump. I know it wasn't CJ. CJ was in his first year, but I have to go back and look. But yeah, you have to continue to work on your game, continue to evolve, continue to try to get better. And I think that Jaden will continue to work, continue to evolve, and continue to get better. The same way he did every year in college.
All I'm saying is don't be surprised if he has a bad game in the playoffs because it's a different type of ball game.
Oh, it absolutely is. It absolutely
That's
is.
all I was saying.
Yeah, I absolutely,
And when the season
this is the time of year
when the season comes to an end Sunday night, you all will have had a very good season.
You are the biggest hater ever.
let him cook.
Be proud.
Lady A.
Don't be
Very important.
Don't be
Now.
upset or don't feel like, wow, dang, man. It was a very successful season. You had a 12 game.
I have a question for you.
Who, me?
Yes.
Sure.
If what a lot of people are, they're predicting this long shot, right? Because obviously it's the first week of the playoffs.
Like they did with the Chargers. Predicted they would win.
So listen, how would you feel what would be going through your head if we had a Super Bowl with the two area teams? What would that mean to you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't see that happening. That's so far off. So many things. But in the world of what if, and I'll play along. In the world of what if, that would be probably a very mixed emotion for me, because I would be sick from all the Commander fans that would be all around me. I'll be happy because the city would be absolutely jumping everywhere you went.
You're right.
So you couldn't go to a bad restaurant, but I would get tired of seeing all that burgundy and gold and the yellow and maroon and them W's and those Indians with the head cut off and stuff like that, man. I would get tired of seeing it. So it'd be you know, I don't know. It'd be a tough time. But I remember when I was like 8 years old, when they was back when y'all was winning Super Bowls and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember that. It was a fun time for the city. My parents was happier. My grandparents was happy.
Are you talking about in '91? Are you claiming that you were 8?
Is that what it was? It was so long I couldn't remember.
Are you claiming you were 8 in '91?
I was a little bit. I wasn't too far from
even if it was opportunity. I mean, I still wouldn't be around them. Yeah.
Huh?
What did you say?
Say, are you talking to us?
Oh, I'm talking about the TV.
I'm about to say, say talking to us. I'm sitting like that. What? I missed something.
Well, who had what? But I knew Al wasn't going to be able to just say he would be proud.
I wouldn't be proud. I mean, you would never get me to be proud of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Man, only way I can be proud of y'all if Julius Chestnut got traded to y'all. Then I would have a real internal issues.
Well, come on.
Ain't nobody trading for no Julius Chestnut. Ain't nobody trading for Julius Chestnut. Yo, you need to go on the
Julius, so we can hear Al say it.
Then I will have my loyalties will be divided, and my love for him will be more than my hate for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that,
man,
I hope y'all burn like that.
Man, they losing everything up in Tennessee. They lost their play-by-play guy on the radio too.
Everybody gone, man. Everybody get out of here, man. As soon as they get number one pick, they fire the black man. Ain't that crazy?
You know what?
I'm just telling you the truth.
Well, at least they ain't fire him after one season.
2 seasons. What's the difference?
There you go. 2 seasons. That's a whole lot different.
For those who don't know, Julius Chestnut played for
the Tennessee Titans.
And he is Al's nephew. He's been on the show a few times where we've mentioned the relationship from him to the show. So that's who Julius.
What Don been? I thought Don was on it. Oh, Don might not have been in chat those times. He might have been in the truck. A couple of times he been on the show.
Okay. But Al, I have one thing for you. Sure. Regardless,
I think it was.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. I think it was. I think some.
Is he talking about this?
He's not talking to us.
Yeah, I don't know if you with us or you with the TV. See, you got
over here. Like him, Tourette's.
I was like, who did what? But Al, we really appreciate you. This whole season, your hatred has definitely fueled this team.
It has. Sparked us to a couple of wins.
Yeah, the more you hate,
y'all bring me and y'all get 12 wins. What in the world is going on?
And you coming back next year, and you coming back next season, man.
If there's any correlation, I quit.
I just keep on hating. We
any correlation, I'm putting pink paper. I'm putting my papers in now.
We love we love to live rent free and
watch y'all lose for the chat as opposed to be on here and watch y'all win.
But I got something to tell you. You ready, Al?
I'm listening. Let's put that fan out. I'm gonna put that little raggedy fan out. I hope it burns. I hope you get termites in your house and they come eat the whole fan. Termites over in Clinton.
Mhm.
See, that's that bully stuff we was talking about, Corey.
How is that
When
bullying?
they were talking about putting people in the lockers and stuff like that. See that's when
I
you
mean,
see
no,
those
well, you
signs.
kind of. I hate to defend old Shady on this, but you know, you kind of brought this upon yourself. I can't defend you in that. Sorry, sir.
What have I done, Corey?
A lot. And
Oh,
then
yeah, you know a lot. You talk a lot of bull.
I brought
what's in the
perspective,
chat right now? I need you to check the chat.
honest perspective to this show.
Because
Especially about that team.
I remember at the beginning of the season when I said we will win more than 10 games because it's right
You
here.
did.
I was wrong.
And
Matter of fact, hold on.
I gave you all 6.5 seconds. I gave you 6.5.
I said, what did I say, like 11 or 12? I said we will win 11 or 12.
Said 10.
No, I said more than 10.
Yeah, you said more than 10. Let me see. It's in the old book. I gotta find the old book.
Oh Lord, say didn't switch books on us.
Oh Lord, the account.
Yep.
We got a different set of books, y'all. I knew the account was off. I knew that account was off. We got 2 sets of books, Lady A.
I think Lady A said 12.
Yeah,
I gotta find another book. I think she said 12.
Man,
They're like Dan Snyder got 2 separate sets of books over there.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's a little different over here, y'all. You see how it is now.
He got the original book, and then he got the other book.
Yeah, and then she defended him because he told her she said something. See what I'm saying? This is what I've been dealing with all year.
Right. No, because I said I'm going to get the chat.
Me and Pitt was talking about his collusion the other day.
Ain't no collusion.
Now, the thing what you were saying, Corey, about the coaches, you know, I went back and did a little research about the coaches and what we've seen. And one of the ones that stood out the most was the Nathaniel Hackett hire when he became a head coach, because he was up and coming, had less than 10 years experience, but they gave him a chance. He's had multiple chances. And there was one of the examples that came out as I was looking. I went all the way back to.
What do you mean by multiple?
I think all the way back to 2011.
What do you mean by multiple?
Hugh Jackson.
What do you mean by multiple chances with Nathaniel Hackett?
Right. He's had multiple chances. Yes.
For what? Wait, like
coaching positions.
Head coaching? No, he hasn't. He's only had one. He's only had one. That was with the Broncos.
Yeah, and that's because they thought
that's offensive coordinator. Never mind, offensive coordinator.
Yeah, offensive coordinator. And then you got to look at it too. Said he wasn't the head play caller either in a lot of those situations either.
Right.
Green
Bay he wasn't.
No.
And he was one of the ones. Where'd he go? Because I got a lot of stuff written down close together, so some of it's hard to see. Like Houston, what Houston did to David Culley. One thing is he walked away from coaching after this. He didn't have anything after 2020 from him. He had been coaching in the NFL since 1994.
Yeah.
And he got that 1 year with Houston in 2021, and they let him go. And he walked away from NFL football. He walked away. There's nothing after 2021.
How old was he? Said how old was David Culley too now?
I mean,
he's old. Like
he's old.
White, black, anything in between.
But you can't discount because I mean they're hiring him old as well. Now come on now.
I get that. But
Ryan just got an interview.
But where and he was in Baltimore for all those years with Jim Harbaugh.
Right.
Jim Harbaugh couldn't save him like Andy Reid saved the round mound of offense.
What I'm saying is, I mean, they can't have it. They want it both ways. You know what I'm saying? It either is you don't have enough experience, or supposedly you're too old. It's one or the other.
DeMeco Ryans, how much experience did he have?
Who?
DeMeco Ryans, how much experience did he have as defense coordinator before he got a head coaching job? Even though it wasn't Houston.
Are you watching this?
Yeah, I'm watching this. We couldn't get over the hump.
And then I mean, I guess it's more. I mean, let's go down to Lovie Smith, because this is Houston again. Lovie Smith coached the team to the Super Bowl. That was the first all black head coach Super Bowl.
He didn't win a Super Bowl.
No. I didn't say he won.
But he didn't win. But
I say had he not run into Peyton Manning and them boys yet.
Sean Payton ran into Peyton Manning and them boys and won.
Oh yeah, Sean.
I'm just saying.
Well, I know what you're saying.
And what has Sean Payton done since then? Exactly. But I'm just saying, like,
right?
We can't. You can't have it one way and then have it the other way.
What I'm saying is, because they're talking about their experience. That's what they're using. That's the excuse they're using for Antonio Pierce and Jared Mayo. That's the excuse that they are using. They are not ready. They didn't have enough experience.
Could it be the fact that Antonio Pierce was excuse my French when I said it, he was an asshole. That's exactly what it is. And I'll take the fine proudly on it, because you know what he did at Arizona State? He stabbed Herm Edwards in the back. That stuff catches up with you.
Who you talking about, Corey?
I'm talking about Antonio Pierce. I'm not giving. Now you want to talk to me about Gerard Mayo and that situation? I'll listen to you. Antonio Pierce, I'm not listening to anybody on there. I know. I get what you're saying.
They're referencing both of them the same way.
Oh yeah, I
don't think anything what you're saying about.
They're two different things, though. Said
right.
Like I know we look high level, and the first thing we think is that's a brother. He didn't get a shot. Yeah, I understand that, but sometimes a brother can be a jerk too.
Right.
And in that situation, Antonio Pierce with now Gerard Mayo, I don't know what happened in there. I don't know, from the surface level, it looks like, hey, he didn't get a fair shot at this.
And that's what I'm saying. They keep saying, when you keep reading stuff, you keep reading about it. They keep saying he was not experienced enough. But like I told the dude on Twitter, what was he gonna do with that dumpster fire in New England? You had a brand new quarterback. You had an offensive line. You traded away the wide receivers. The defensive end left. Who you got left?
It's fair.
You're completely rebuilding a team, but you rebuild a team. You draft like Corey said. You draft the number one quarterback. Find out he's good. Hey, we can bring somebody else in to see if he's better. See if he can do more with him. Who was because let me see the one turn quarterbacks that I came up with was Antonio Pierce, Jared Mayo, Lovie Smith, David Culley, Steve Wilkes, and Hugh Jackson.
What's the boy that was D coordinator for Denver too?
Oh, wait a minute, Hugh Jackson. Hold on. Hugh Jackson. What, when he was with the Raiders, or what are you talking about?
Yeah.
What's the one? Vance Joseph? What did another one said? 1 year with the Broncos, but he brought him back as D coordinator. Then when Sean Payton came back,
and Hugh Jackson, those are all one-term head coaches of color. I mean,
one thought there, Art Shell. Art Shell in 06 got fired after 1 year.
Yeah, I just started 2010. Okay. I started 2010. I didn't go farther than that. There are more, but you look and see what's in between there. Look at Chip Kelly.
But did you see who fired? Do you see who fired? Old boy in Oakland though.
You fired who?
Who fired Hugh Jackson in Oakland?
I don't know.
No, Al Davis didn't. Al Davis had already went to the under room.
So was it Mark Davis?
With the state. No, Mark Davis was the owner. But so Reggie McKenzie, who is a brother, fired.
Riley McKenzie.
Oh, the same Reggie McKenzie that was in Green Bay?
No, that's Riley that's in Green Bay. Riley
when Reggie McKenzie, the guy in Green Bay,
he was in Green Bay
for a while.
Yes, he was.
Well, I thought it was twins. Okay. Riley and Riley.
It is. Riley.
Oh, he got a twin?
He got a twin.
Yeah, Riley played for Washington. He was on he played for the Skins and won a Super Bowl with them.
Yeah. Both of them were brothers. One was in Vegas and one was in Oakland and one was in Green Bay.
Now the one I crossed off my list as a one turn quarterback. I mean, he wouldn't have color, but Urban Meyer did it to himself. So he didn't even count on my list. I just drew a line thing. He was fired.
Don't forget about Frank Reich. He had
I got Frank Reich on here as well.
Frank Reich
he was a head coach at Indy from 2018 to 2022.
He was over a dumpster fire in Carolina.
Right.
And they were like, they fired him into the season.
I don't know who that is.
Right.
Chip Kelly.
Yep.
Remember, Chip Kelly was the head coach.
Jim Tom Sula was the same way as Gerard Mayo.
Right, in San Francisco.
He was there in San Francisco for years. They knew what they had with him.
Right.
What they had with them, and then they got rid of him. And it's the same thing with Gerard Mayo up there.
Right. We knew Freddie Kitchens wasn't going to last.
But my thing is this.
We knew that was an experiment. He was offensive coordinator.
Yeah, that was a Baker Mayfield experiment.
Instead, you got to give Cleveland credit too, because Hugh Jackson got a second job. He went 0-16 and didn't lose his job.
Still kept his job. You're right.
Oh, they got MV3.
I'm not messing with y'all.
I'm just saying, like, I get where you're coming from, but like, I feel like we always look at these issues from top level. We don't want to dig deep because that's the easiest answer. Is that he's a brother. Yeah, he's a turkey. I mean, sometimes it's not surface level. It's a little bit deeper than that. Now, I'm not saying all these dudes was fired on fair merit and everything. I'm not saying that, but I feel like there's a lot of digging you have to do.
Derrick Henry, they showing these
highlights.
Look
at we need we need to go ahead and I gotta go eat, man. I gotta fix me something to eat. I came in here hot. The snacks only work for so long.
You should run that dinner and put it down in front of you like I did, said. I feel better.
These snacks only work for so long.
I promise you.
Well, you go ahead and say it.
Okay. Hold on. Let me make this adjustment.
What pick going to drink?
Adjustment.
Huh?
He said, "Let me go make this adjustment." We see the hat.
We can't wait to see the dogs next Monday.
Wait! Before I do that, did you see what Miami gave that boy?
$4 million.
Oh, Carson Beck.
Yeah,
they gave that boy $4 million.
I ain't know his girlfriend played this. His girlfriend played on the basketball team.
They gave that boy
and you know what? You know what about his girlfriend is too? She's a twin.
Gotcha.
And twins.
For the price of one, baby.
What you saying, Corey? What is
Corey? You know, Lady A's a twin.
What does that mean, Corey? Tell me.
Are you a twin? You've never seen that commercial? You never seen that commercial during football season? I think it was Budweiser, and they were talking about they love being
and twins.
And twins. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. Because then you were saying something like you were implying something.
Yeah, that's I was implying that song. So are you the evil twin?
She is.
I got that.
Wait, what does it say?
Nuts.
My man.
Oh, now I'm your boy. Now.
Yeah, best friends.
Hey, I know all I need to do is toss it up there.
You know what? Oh, y'all getting fine.
All I need to do is toss it up there. That's all.
Not me.
All I went from is a hater to your boy all in like
2 seconds.
45 minutes. There you
go. But yeah,
hey, we did 3 hours.
Man,
3 hours. A strong.
Are y'all proud of y'all doing 3 hours? I do this every week. Come on, man, y'all.
No,
and I'm talking to the wall half the time.
67 eyes on there.
Shoot, look. Come on now. Y'all did good. Y'all did good, but y'all got to deal with the expert. I've been on here for 12 hours one time.
Hey, you gotta go. You gotta go. Sometimes you gotta go. Listen, we appreciate each and every one of y'all for joining us today. Al,
yes.
You will be cheering on Buffalo tomorrow?
Pick, you asking questions you already know. I get on my
Okay.
kids for asking questions they know the answers to. So I'm gonna say it to you. You know the answer to that question, Pick. Stop asking me questions you already know the answer to.
Say it.
Go
I'm sorry,
Buffalo.
Lady A. Lady
Say
A.
it, Lady A.
Will
Say it,
all of
Lady A.
Al's
Don't
teams
say it with
be
me, Lady A.
eliminated from the? Will all of Al's teams be eliminated from the playoffs tomorrow?
Wow.
Tomorrow? No, I don't think. I think that they might have that game, but I don't think they're going to go that far. So,
All right,
Buffalo
Sid. What game are
is-
you looking forward to seeing tomorrow, Sid?
I don't know, man. Let me go with. Let me see. You know what? Minnesota and the Rams.
That's on Monday.
Monday night.
he said tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Look at this.
Jeez.
Philly, Green Bay.
Oh, he's such a
Philly, Green Bay.
Lady A,
yes.
what you gonna do if Buffalo go to the Super Bowl? You asked me about a
I'm
Beltway
going to
Super
look for
Bowl.
the other team. What do you mean?
Can you tell me? Can you make a promise for me? This is what I do. This is what we do. Let's make this promise to each other. If the Washington Commanders go to the Super Bowl, I'll cheer for them.
No,
If
No.
Buffalo goes to the Super Bowl,
Because
you gotta cheer
that
for them.
means we're going to lose.
we're gonna lose if you
Buffalo
cheer for
gotta
the
cheer for
Commanders.
them. So how about
I've
that?
never.
We'll make that wager. How about that?
You know what? You know what's funny?
Uh-huh.
I want to say I probably cheered for Buffalo.
Over Detroit.
When they played you guys,
The
but
Cowboys.
they lost when I cheered for them. So if I cheer for them,
That was a long time ago.
I mean,
Because we ain't beat Buffalo in a couple years. That's why I know. Because
mhm.
last time we should have beat them was on Thanksgiving, and they beat the dog mess out of them.
And I don't doubt that Buffalo can make it to the Super Bowl. They've done it many times before. They just haven't won. So I don't. That
So,
would be,
you told me. I mean, my worst fear would be the Commanders actually getting to the Super Bowl, which won't happen. But I'll
keep
I'll-
saying that. Keep
I'll
that
play along.
same
I'll play along.
energy.
It's not a snowball's chance in hell that happen.
Oh yes, keep saying stuff like that. I
This
love
year?
it.
This year, not a chance.
Okay, thank
Got
you.
you,
Not a chance.
Corey.
Not-
Corey. You're on the call tomorrow for the Washington Commanders versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Give me your final score, please.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask me what playoff game I'm looking forward to. I was gonna say
No.
Georgia and Notre Dame, but that already came to fruition.
I have to.
So
I have
Bang,
to.
bang, bang,
Um,
bang, bang.
that was pretty good, wasn't it, Sid? It was so funny I didn't have to laugh at it. Final score.
Be honest.
Sometimes you got to hate her too.
Be honest.
GMO Christmas. Let's go 35-32 Washington.
Buccaneers.
High scoring.
Okay.
Zane Gonzalez with a game-winning field goal, because y'all got to stop hating on Zane Gonzalez. That boy's been reliable for us. He just was having a bad hair day when he missed them two field goals, and it didn't matter. So, there you go.
35-32.
Yeah,
Good
I guess.
guys.
Yeah, yep. Always good.
35,
Yeah.
29-24.
Good guys.
Buccaneers.
You just hoping, aren't you? You just hoping.
29-24.
What is it like to what's it like to wake up every morning and be miserable and say, "How am I just gonna be a hater?" Is that what you look up in the morning?
Y'all should know very well. Y'all been doing it very well for the last several years.
I mean, like,
Y'all should know exactly how it
like,
feels.
but you're a DMV Cowboy fan, and you like,
DC stands for Dallas Cowboys.
no, it does
It doesn't.
not.
It doesn't.
It says don't call. That's what it is. DC, don't call.
DC
Stop
stands
it.
for Dallas Cowboys.
I mean, no. To see that's so lame that y'all accuse us. Y'all are fans of the old plantation owner down there in the start. Can you point Dallas out on a map for me?
Do you know the Redskins were the last team to add a color?
Yeah,
player?
I know that. You know the Redskins
So you
were
know
the first
so you
team
know
to
the
have a
history.
black quarterback to win the Super Bowl too.
Yeah.
Before
Okay,
that, they was
full
the last
circle.
one to add a color player. So please don't.
There you go.
That old plantation, whatever.
But how many years did it take America to get a first black president?
Man, shoot, 2008.
Okay then.
But what's the difference? What you talking about? We ain't
What's the
talking about
difference? What's the difference? What's the difference?
Your
You
organization,
still live here. You didn't go
your
overseas.
organization refusing to put black players on the field.
George Preston Marshall refused to do that.
That was the owner of your team.
George Preston Marshall did.
That
And
was the
then
owner of your team.
when they finally got one, he's probably one of the greatest position players that they had in NFL history at the time, and Bobby Mitchell.
Bobby Mitchell.
Probably Washington is the only team probably in the history of the NFL to have a white running back at the MVP spot for the Super Bowl and a black quarterback for MVP. You want to play that game? Y'all rusty Cowboy, DMV Cowboy fans want to play that game all the time. Come on over. I'll play it with you.
I mean, I'm sure. I'm
Come
sure
on now.
You all's Black History Month for football, but it's the last one to get one was you all. So y'all always want to tell about my plan.
You know what they say? You say the best.
But you keep holding it against us. You can't. I mean, listen.
What am I holding against
evolution? Everything changes, right? Everything changes and everything moves. It moves forward, and sometimes it moves forward for the best. So we don't keep harping on the ugly things of history. You know what I mean? We're just not going to keep harping on the ugly things.
The current, and the current is that y'all owner is, I've told you a million times, that's your downfall.
Easy now. I'll tell you that.
Well, there we go. Listen,
for the last 30 years, when Lady A and I was 5 and 7 years old at the time.
Yeah.
Let me do a little housekeeping right here. On Tuesday, we have Doc Walker joining us, and we also have
season wrap up.
North Crowley High School coach Ray Gates, undefeated season, third ranked high school in the nation, and state champion, joining us on Tuesday as well. Right, so make sure you all tune in then. So we'll see you on Tuesday. Corey, have a great show tomorrow. Let's all cheer on these Washington Commanders.
Not a chance.
Especially you, Al. Especially you, Al. Let's go. Sid, did we cover everything today?
That's all. Hit it.
Sid, you running out of energy, man. Come on. Did we cover everything today?
Eat, bro. Y'all, these snacks only gonna hold you for so long. You get some eat.
Snacks will hold you for so long. All right. Shouts out to my son, United States Air Force. First String Podcast, second to none. Come get some. Tell them, Sid.
Lunch.
Go Tampa Bay.
Raise hell.
Praise Dale.
It's wartime, baby. This what you signed up for. This what we worked hard for. You for. Y'all the first string. Y'all gotta go set the tone now. Hey, let's go. Lace them up. It's the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. 'Cause it's time for the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. Lace them up. It's the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast show. Imagine talking sports, having fun with the fans. At a starting line, the First String is what you have. An entertaining stream with the Pro Bowl cast. When the viewers chime in, they gon' answer what you ask. Representing for the Queens, yeah, we got Lady A. A super knowledgeable woman who can break down any play. Said from the South, so he rep GA. The Falcons, the Bulldogs, the whole Peach State. Drunk Uncle Al, only way you can describe him. Every time he crack the mic, you know he gon' be wildin'. Last but not least, it's my man Toothpick. Commanders is a squad and he the captain of the ship. So if you feel the vibe, go